Alrighty, let's see. I'm unmuted. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Today I have a guest with me. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello. I am Almantas, former professor, current VTuber. I'm an old man. I like old things. I like old games. Warframe's an old game. And so the handsome seal tomboy has seen fit to let me hang out with her today.
Exactly, and you're also because have you been playing Warframe since the beginning, or kind of like after it
Uh,
got popular?
Technically, no. So I started playing after they changed the mod system. So there are people who have played it definitely quite a bit longer than me. But that's like 6 months longer than me. I've been playing since like 2014, 2015. I've been
Oh
playing
wow, okay.
I have 3,000 hours in this game. I have been playing this a long time.
Yeah, I only have like a measly 2, maybe 300 hours in this game. So in today you will be my sensei.
Yes, I'm let's go senpai here. We got
Yeah, senpai.
Yeah, let's go with that. Make me feel a little bit less old. um But yes. So I am. I'm here to vibe and be supportive. I love this part of the game. I love this part of the game, helping the new players out. Uh, and yeah. Where would you like to begin, Alex?
So let's see. I think I told you there were a few things that I wanted to do. One of them was like the void missions, but I think I
You
maybe want to do
Voidfish.
I think I want to do a little like warm up first, like the second dream quest. I wanted to start that. Would you be willing to help me out with that?
A lot of that's going to be solo.
Oh, is it solo?
Yeah. That one's pretty cutscene heavy, unfortunately.
Okay.
Have you done the gifts from the Lotus? That are
Let
active
me
right now?
check. Those would be under events.
They should be under alerts. The ones that say there's a level 10 to 15 exterminate and a level 10 to 15 survival, and
okay.
they give you
Ooh.
those the Orokin Catalyst and Orokin Reactor blueprints are very good.
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna need those. Okay, yeah, that would be good to warm up then. All right, I'll send us for the Orokin Catalyst one first, and then we can do the Orokin Reactor one.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I'll be bringing along my Halloween Necros.
What would you say is the frame you have the most hours on?
Oh, it's Trinity. It's Trinity.
Oh, Trinity. That's right. You remember? I think you told me that. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to change very quickly because when I was playing the game like really heavily, Trinity was a really critical frame. They changed a lot of the mechanics of the game so that it feels less mandatory to have a Trinity on your team for.
Yeah, because I remember when I started playing,
content.
like Trinity was like, oh, you need to have a Trinity.
Like it was actually much harder to play the game without one Trinity on your team. We got some puppies.
Ooh, is that your
fast.
Halloween Necros? Wait, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's my Halloween Necros. Yeah, I'm very proud of this one.
Ooh, and is that your dog cat creature thing?
Yeah, my little cat. Yeah, my cat, my wizard cat.
So this isn't a Kubro, is it? What is it?
No, it's a Kavat. It's a Smita Kavat.
Oh, okay.
And I gave it a cute pun name. When I'm able to, I try to give my pets pun names. When I'm unable to, I try to give them really confusing names.
I am not good with creature names. I usually think it's funny to name them something like Jonathan or Robert.
Yeah,
or just
bad.
People names.
I mean, that's not bad. I used to work with dogs a lot. I used to have several jobs that were dog centric. And one of the regulars at a grooming place I worked at was Jack Donaghy. Which is such an insane name for a dog.
That is a very interesting name for a dog.
Yes. No, I am in general pretty pro, not just people names, but exceptionally boring people names for pets.
Yeah, it stands out a little bit because instantly, you name your dog something like, I don't know, Snowball or Fluff. I don't know. Does anyone actually name their dog Fluffy? I feel like no one would really do that, but I don't know. Maybe some people do.
I don't think people do. I've never actually seen a Fido in my life.
Like it's a nickname, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going.
I think we're going up.
Oh, we have to take the elevator. Okay.
There. Yeah, we gotta take the elevator. It's a cool looking sword. So they're
Like, I don't even call my dogs by their names. I just call them like lady or baby or dude or something like that.
Yeah. Well, that's like the famous divide between different people's like philosophy about what they call their pets is like the people who call their pets like really nice things and the people who are like call their pet like you stinky little bastard.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like I have tended to have dogs with very unoriginal names that were very short, so I tend to just call them, you know, like bear or baby because that was just like their name.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't figure out a way to like make that shorter or cuter. I was like, what are you supposed to do? Where do you go from baby?
I mean, you could go call them something weird like Schmoopy or something.
Schmoopy, yeah. Your Highness. That's always a good one to call your pet.
Oh, Your Highness. That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah. Go the opposite direction. You know, just there's something about that, about using like way too high of titles for people and for objects. That's for the creatures in our lives.
I feel like it depends on the dog too, because I feel like if it's a big dog, you're more likely to like address it like it's like more like a person. But if you have a little dog, it's like, oh, you're just a little baby. You're just a tiny little baby man. You're just a little creature.
Yeah. You've got dogs right now. I'm guessing if I'm
yeah, we have the two Cavaliers. Here. So I don't know if you know what Cavaliers are, but they're basically just like small lap dogs.
Yeah, yeah. I've been around them. I don't mind them. I don't mind them. I guess I worked at dog groomers. They were kind of a pain in the neck.
Oh, really?
Well, that's like the weirdest part of working at dog groomers is that like the way I would think about what I liked about different dog breeds started to be kind of determined more by like the quality of their coat and than like their behaviors or anything like that. I think that this other person may be some sort of VTuber or VTuber fan because the names of their weapons are Bow 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 and So I think we might have a Fuamoka fan.
I didn't even know you could name your weapons. Is that something you can do?
Yeah. I've done very little of it.
I did not know that. Wow.
There are a couple of weapons that like you have to like craft them, like not in like the way that you normally craft them, but like you make the components of them and then you assemble the components in like a semi-customizable fashion.
Oh,
and they thought this was really cool, so they did it like 3 times and they never did it again. And those ones, all of them, you have to name. Because they're not like deterministic. And then once they did that, they added naming for you can like rename other things. So like 20 flat.
Oh, okay. It costs money then. All right.
Yeah, which is why I haven't done much of it. Also, I would just confuse myself.
Oh, Dolly, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Would you like to introduce yourself for the Raiders?
Oh, hello Raiders, hello Raiders. I am Almanthas, former professor, current VTuber, and I'm an old man. I like old things. That's why I'm playing Warframe, a game that's been in beta for like 10 years.
Wait, is it still in beta?
Alex, I don't know how these things work anymore. I think it's in perpetual beta. I know that Dwarf Fortress only left alpha because they wanted to do like a specific type of fundraising. Otherwise, it would have been in alpha to this day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Prepare for life support.
Yeah, I think it's still technically in beta, which is very goofy.
But yeah, we're hanging out. We're playing Warframe. Gonna have a good time today. Thank you so much for the raid.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so King Charles just kind of like, not like a horrible coat to deal with, but like also not the easiest.
Yeah, I think it also depends on the kind of dog too, because some of them like being groomed and some of them absolutely hate it.
Oh yeah. One of the things that was very weird that I would say like really stuck with me a lot from that job was how owners were almost always incredibly wrong about evaluating how their dogs would do
Oh,
while
really?
being groomed. Yeah, like we had so many people like, oh, my dog is so nice, it's no problem at all. And then as soon as the owner leaves, like 180, like
Yeah.
complete 180 in behavior. And I think it was mostly just that they got bit a lot, and I think it was mostly the dogs were really stressed out about feeling like their owner had left them behind. And,
Oh, yeah.
like the clippers are loud and high pitched, and the dryers in particular they really hated. So I think it was just like they were just really stressed out, and so I didn't really think about it. Like after a while, I was like, I got bit like 5 times today at work. Like it's no big deal.
Have you seen those videos of like the Pomeranians that like sit perfectly still while they get groomed to those like puff balls?
Yeah.
I'm always like, how do they get
Actually,
the
doesn't have too
dog
much
to
of a
like be
pop.
okay with that? Like just to sit still like that? How do they do that?
Some dogs are just like that. Some dogs, like, are so scared that that's like not them being chill, that's them being like paralyzed with fear.
Ah, okay.
Which, if you're the groomer, is like kind of the same result, but it feels bad.
Yeah.
And like, same thing, but worse. Sometimes you have to kind of do specific things. I remember a Pomeranian, a toy Pomeranian that we
Oh,
were
boy.
grooming. And I want to be clear here. I was not the person who was clear. Like, you have to have like special licenses to actually cut dog hair. I did not have those licenses. I was the person who was there to get bit so that the actual groomer didn't get bit. That was my fundamental role, was that I was big and could give the dogs baths and do the dirty part of the job without interfering with the groomer's job. And when we were doing that toy Pomeranian, I literally just held it in the palm of my hand, the entire groom.
It was that small? Wow.
Oh yeah, it was small. I do not know if toy Pomeranian is a formal concept, if that's like a real thing, but it was very small even for a Pomeranian. It was like 4 pounds. Like it was.
Oh,
it
just
was
a little baby then.
just a little. Well, it wasn't a puppy. Like the paws were like adult. It was like the right size for an adult. It was just tiny. It was just one of the tiniest little dogs I've ever worked with. And it was absolutely having conniptions when I got into work, and was it being impossible. And then I just held it in my hand like it was spaghetti or something like that, and it was very calm for the rest of the groom. Yeah, it was a tiny little guy. Tiny little
Did you
guy.
ever have trouble going from like animal mode to people mode? Because I volunteered at an animal shelter for like almost a year, and I was working with the cats a lot. Like I was just hanging out with the cats, just playing with them, just chilling with them. And like whenever like someone would come up to me and like ask me something, or like try to like ask me about like the cat, like they're interested in adoption, I would just like, my brain, it would take me a few minutes to like switch over to like, oh, I have to talk to a person now. I can't just like just be in animal mode anymore.
I don't know. I feel like I was fairly good about that separation. I've always kind of said that I am not a person who loves dogs, but I'm a person who understands dogs. Like I know people who like as soon as they see a dog, they're just like overwhelmed with positive emotion. And I'm just not that person. I see a dog and like there's some dogs I like and there's some dogs I don't like, and I feel like I usually have a pretty good sense of like what the dog wants and how they're feeling, without like projecting my desire for them to be cute little fluffy guys who are so cool onto them as
I know
much.
exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't have as much trouble with that. I did definitely have to think a little bit about like, how bad do I smell right now? Because you get pretty used, like you worked in an animal shelter, right? Like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't
especially
smell
with
good.
cats, when you have like the smell of the litter box.
Like you get blind to certain smells. The one that smelled really gross was the fish tanks.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, I was like, the dog room I was working at was attached to a pet store, and if we're being honest, probably not the best pet store. Probably it was the job that was hiring, but I don't think it was like the sort of like ideal situation for a lot of the animals there. And like there was with the fish tanks, there was definitely like some sort of cleaning across them, and mostly what I learned from that was crabs are really good to have in fish tanks. Like the fish tanks that had crabs in them were noticeably less smelly than the fish tanks that didn't. And that was like the lesson I got out of that was like, oh, because they're that's what they eat. That's what they eat. Is they eat like they're bottom feeders. The ones that we had, you know, they're not like the bigger like predatory crabs. They're like little tiny guys. They're like little tiny colorful guys.
Oh, like
just,
baby
floated
crabs.
around
Okay.
and chilled out. Yeah, they're small guys. They're little guys. It's like they're eating like the detritus, so to speak. It actually made a substantial difference. It actually made a pretty big difference. And it's like, yeah, I was like, we should just put crabs in all these things. It probably would not have worked well, so I think that some of the crabs might have been able to eat some of the fish. So probably not actually possible to like keep that one up, but yeah, it was, well, yeah, it was like not confident it was the best situation for a lot of those animals. Definitely not big enough spaces for a couple of small animals. And
Yeah, but you just had to work with what you had.
You had to work. You had to work with what you had. Also, like, yeah, I love ferrets. I fucking love ferrets. They're my favorites. And ferrets definitely do have a smell. And like, you spend enough time around ferrets, and you just like don't even notice it anymore. You have to think like, how much do I smell like a ferret right now?
Are ferrets like? I heard that they were kind of difficult to take care of, or that they have a lot of health issues.
Have a bunch of health issues. They do because almost like one of those things that's kind of interesting about ferrets is there aren't really wild ferrets.
Oh, really?
Ferrets are a fully domesticated species. It's like cows. Like there's no like there used to be wild cows called aurochs. They're a different thing. They're extinct. There are only domesticated cows. There's a similar thing with ferrets. Ferrets are like descended from some type of polecat or something weird. Like they're not just like weasels that happen to be nice. Like they're a different thing altogether. And it's like the ferrets that we have are all like really inbred, and they tend to come from a small number of
like there's only like a few
they tend to come from
breeders or something.
Yeah, the vast majority come from like one breeder.
Oh wow.
Who is not a nice breeder. The kind of an infamous thing. And not the main reason why I would not buy a ferret, but it would definitely be a thing that would give me caution about it. Main reason is that they're really energetic, and I do not think I have the attention to really keep them properly enriched. Anything keeping me from owning most pet owners. It looks like I have enough trouble taking care of myself.
Yeah. It's interesting that you say that they're not wild, because there's this one time I did actually see a ferret outside, but now that I think about it, it probably might have been someone's pet that they just like let go.
Yeah, which is not good. Ferrets do
absolutely.
not have self-preservation instincts. They think everything is their friend. So they will try to befriend like every single dog in the neighborhood, which is very cute when they're both on leashes, and they will try to befriend like foxes.
Oh yeah, that's
coyotes.
not good.
That's not gonna go well. Yeah, it's not good for them. They have no self-preservation. That's the main thing about them not actually being like wild at all. Is they have no sense of self-preservation. They are extremely optimistic little dudes.
Extraction is ready.
Again, I love them. They're playful. They're friendly. They're just so they're just such having a good time all the time. What's going on with this tile? I'm getting random directions from the extraction notification. What is going on here?
Let's see. I can't tell if people want to extract or not. I think it looks like people are heading towards the extraction. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay.
Yeah, because the main goal here, there's no recurring rewards on this one. It's just going to be getting the reactor blueprint.
Yeah.
It was a regular survival. There'd be recurring rewards, or sometimes people just do resource farms. If you're running low on plastids, people go to a survival just to get more plastids. That's good enemy spawn rate.
But for this mission, there's no point in staying longer than we have to, right?
Not really. Yeah, there's nothing really. We're not really accruing anything. I mean, we get credits, we get affinity, but would be if we really want those, we could just go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm personally in the camp. It's like it's kind of nice to keep things going I don't tend to like doing like capture missions as fast as possible because then you're in load screens half the time you're playing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is.
Like, I've had people
is this really what
complete
I'm
a
here
capture
for?
mission, and I was, like, in the loading screen the whole time.
Yeah, yeah, no, captures can go incredibly fast. And there are people who, like, that is, like, their preferred thing to do, especially for doing relics.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I just kind of get a headache if I do, like, 10 relics in a row where it's, like, 10 seconds of mission play time to 20 seconds of loading screen time over and over again. It kind of just, like, I'd much rather have just done something a little bit less efficient, but, like, stayed in the same mission for a while.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's see here. So there's the Gifts of the Lotus Stolen that gives you the Dex Siberis. Do you think that's like worth it? Is that a good weapon?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's a burst fire rifle. Sorry, I took a bite of some noodles. It's a burst fire rifle. It's pretty good. I don't know what else to say about it other than it's like I know some people who that's like their favorite weapon. There's a Warframe content creator. I don't know if she's still active, named Quiet Shy, and that was like her favorite weapon in the game. She was like, "Oh
I
yeah,
feel
this
like I've
thing
heard of them
this thing is
before.
the best." She's really cool. She's really cool. Very, very Zentreya-esque. Like,
Oh, interesting.
very similar to Zentreya. Like, also uses text to speech. I don't know if for the same reasons, but that. You know, people using text to speech is for their own reasons. But yeah, Quiet Shy uses text to speech and very like rude to her chat, to her fans, in a way that like I'm like, yeah, that is a Zentreya thing. That is a Zentreya thing. It would be very. I don't think it's the same person as Zentreya because Zentreya is already flabbergastingly busy. So I don't think it's the same person, but they were using the same text to speech.
Okay.
Generator,
The other thing that worries me about this mission is it says it's mission 1. That implies that there's more than one mission in here, and I'm worried there's going to be like more than 5.
Angry.
I think it's.
Maintenance after all.
It says mission 1. Usually they have the other ones listed when there's multiple
Okay.
of them.
Oh, maybe it is just one mission.
Like,
Okay, I
usually
mean it's an easy enough mission.
Yeah.
I'll sign us up for this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I'll stick with Necros. Level 10 to 15 is no big deal.
I like your ship, by the way. That's so badass.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nearby,
this is slightly behind the scenes, but like I've been out of practice for a little bit, so I was checking the patch notes since the last time I played, and I was relaying to Alex like any of the changes that might have happened that would impact my ability, and the one that actually got me to like swear was that I missed some new Halloween skins. I really like all the Halloween skins. Fan of the Halloween.
Oh, I just realized I can't use my melee in this. I didn't realize this was a no melee mission.
Oh, this is no melee? Oh wow, I'm still loading. I should upgrade my computer.
Just turn the
Is this
graphics
no melee
down.
or is
Easy.
melee only?
No melee.
They're down so low. No melee. Okay. That's easier than melee only. Oh, and it's spawned me in where I want to be anyway.
Okay. Oh,
We have lost control of a tower.
let me pop a snow globe here.
Yeah.
Tower online.
Oh, this is tower defense. Okay.
Yeah, this is the one where we have to hold territory.
Oh, okay. I'm not crazy about these missions.
These are like one of, like I actually tend to play with like relatively private games. This is like definitely a mission type where it sucks to be playing like solo or with like one other person.
Yeah.
And I probably just made it.
Let me give you a
harder for
snow
everybody.
globe. I think I can give multiple snow globes, right? Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
Okay, there we go.
there's
Give you a
actually no
snow globe.
limit. I don't. Yeah, they just have an HP limit on them. They don't have a duration, and I don't think there's a cap on how many you can have out at a
Okay,
time. I don't
perfect.
think.
You get a snow globe. You get a snow globe. You get a snow globe.
That's a range mirage. I haven't seen one of those in a while. The disco ball. Yeah, this one you just gotta keep people off of the consoles is the big thing.
Yeah.
There's not a kind of where you have to worry about like preserving the HP of anything.
We are dominating.
You know.
Keep it up.
Pluses and minuses to that.
God, I'm so used to using my melee because my melee is so much stronger than my weapons. It feels so weird to not be able to use it.
I mean, that's the thing that I think they've made pretty good in this game, is that, like, just in general, the feel of being, like, a flippy little ninja bouncing around, and the melee being quite potent is a nice part of that. It's feel rewarding to actually get up in people's faces.
Oh, absolutely.
Rather than hanging back.
Because if it was, like, just an FPS game, it wouldn't be nearly as fun.
Yeah. I mean, because that's just Destiny, which
Yeah,
is not
exactly.
as
It's
fun.
just Destiny.
I'm sorry, Destiny fans. I'm sorry, Destiny fans, but it's not as fun.
No, you're so real for that.
I mean, the hot take version of it that I will say is that I feel like Destiny is like the low budget ripoff of Warframe, which is weird because Warframe's a pretty low budget Canadian game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Destiny has more money than Warframe. But
It has a lot
yeah,
more
Warframe
money.
does. It feels more budgety than like Destiny 2 does, honestly.
Yeah. I think it's just it's more ambitious in general.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very ambitious game that doesn't. Well, I will admit, doesn't always reach its ambitions. Who does? You know, whomst among us?
Exactly.
Whomst among us actually does accomplish everything we set out to do.
Keep fighting.
I told myself I was going to wake up early and run a 5K before this collab. I did not. I extremely did not do that. I am still eating my breakfast while we're on camera. So, you know, who among us truly gets everything done they said they were going to do?
You said you were eating noodles. What kind of noodles?
Yeah. Peanut noodles. It's a quick little recipe that I picked
that
up from
sounds so good.
the Walks of Life. Yeah. Peanut butter, soy sauce, lime juice, chili oil, garlic, and ginger.
Oh, lime juice. Interesting. I haven't tried one with lime juice.
Yeah, the lime juice
before.
is very useful. Yeah. I find that a lot of recipes I use that use peanut butter, lime juice is like really useful in like really setting it off.
Okay.
Yeah, but I tend to like as like a cook, I tend to cook like.
Be careful, though. The enemy
I thought that
has
was round
shown
2 already.
rallied stronger
Oh, I got ahead of myself there.
reinforcements.
I tend to cook like really bright flavors. Like I tend to use like a lot of citrus, and I tend to keep things pretty spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Not as greasy as like people tend to recommend. For like really nice cooking, not as much grease or fat, much more like acids and
You have captured a
spice
radio tower.
profile. So yeah, like the lime juice I find really makes it really pop. Really makes the some noodles.
Yeah, because I have a
had some
few
bok choy.
recipes
I've
for
actually
peanut
made some
noodles
bok choy.
saved. I'll have to try putting some lime juice in there and see how that works.
All 4 towers.
I can send you the recipe. It's from the Walks of Life, and they've got it just up for free. So
I assume
I
by
feel
walk
rude when
it's
I share
spelled
it.
W-O-K.
Yep, WOK. It's an entire Chinese American family that runs the blog. Like they'll have recipe contributions from like all of the members of it. Which is kind of interesting because they all kind of have slightly different ways of doing things. I assume it's part of the gimmick, right? Because
Yeah.
you know when you're doing recipe blogs, like, you have to have some sort of gimmick, or else you're just copy and pasting recipes. But so they've got like 8 different recipes for scallion pancakes on there.
Ooh, I love a good scallion pancake.
I love scallion pancakes. I love scallion pancakes. They are not good for me trying to keep my weight down. But they are delicious. Love scallion pancakes. I can send you the recipe.
Yeah, absolutely. I need to actually start
Easy.
like I make very like I don't like cooking. I absolutely hate cooking, and so everything I
Okay.
make needs to take less than
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, this one does. I will say that one.
Okay.
This one I did make. This one, unless you really want to chop the ginger and garlic yourself, and I usually just use powdered for this recipe because this is like a very like lazy recipe for me. This is like a I ran out of time recipe. Yeah, probably there are plenty of recipes I have that would not be favorable to you on that circumstance because I love cooking. I love cooking. I actually like
That's
cooking more
good.
than I like playing video games.
Yeah, I think that's a really
it's
good
a nice
skill to
thing.
have, and it's good if you enjoy it too.
Yeah, I am generally of the belief that everybody should know how to cook like a little bit. Like I
Yeah.
don't feel the need to impose my love of this hobby on other people. I don't think everybody needs to know every cooking technique on the planet, but they should know like 3 or 4 things that they can make pretty reliably just to save money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like just to save money, and just like not be entirely helpless if the 7-Eleven is closed.
Yeah, I would say like
As
my
a-
go-to
that was-
recipe that I actually do know how to make is like a creamy gochujang noodles.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good choice. I love gochujang.
It's so good.
Adore gochujang.
Message
Yeah, I've got
Leave none
one of my
alive.
favorite recipes is a
The remaining
gochujang
enemy
tofu.
forces.
Ooh, that sounds
Yeah,
really
like-
good.
I've done a couple of gochujang noodle recipes. You can do it like just starting with gochujang. You can go in a lot of directions. It's a
Yeah, it's super versatile.
wonderful ingredient. It's super versatile. It whips. Like I can imagine doing bad things with it, like using it as cake frosting would probably
Yeah,
be
that
really
you wouldn't
gross.
want to do that.
But like just a little bit with like a little, just like whip it with a little bit of soy sauce, and you can just like cook any vegetable in it, and you've got something pretty good right there.
Operator, communications.
Very
await
good
your
stuff.
attention.
Very good
Please
stuff.
check your inbox at your earliest convenience.
Ooh, yeah, I got the Dexiberis.
Yeah, and you should. Yeah, I believe it comes potatoed.
Potato.
comes with
Oh,
a
okay,
slot
okay,
and it's-
potatoed. Yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you mean.
yeah. That's the.
Let me check.
I don't know if people still use that. I don't know if that's like dating me, but that's what people call the reactor and catalyst are the potatoes.
Let's see. Oh, hold on a second.
should have, like,
Azure Shot, thank you so much for
14
the follow. Stressed Owl, thank you so much for the follow. I guess, yeah, potatoes. I mean, they are potatoes. They do look like potatoes.
Yeah, they really do look like potatoes.
Let's see. Okay, it's level 0. Do I want to grind for this right now, or should I do that later? Actually, hold on. Actually, it's stronger than what I currently have.
It's a strong weapon. Yeah.
Okay, and you said this is like,
Finish
how
out, and
many
it should
shots
have-
does it fire before it like you have to reload?
I think it's a 2-round. I think it's a 2-round burst, and I think so. Like half whatever the magazine capacity is.
Okay, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try.
I mean, worst case scenario, you use your melee, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You got options. You got options. Oh Jesus! Oh, Ortis just actually scared the crap out of me. That was a line I've never heard from him before. All right, what do we got? What do we got next?
Let's see. So I got that one. Like, if you see any missions also that look good, let me know too.
Okay, so you want to crack some relics.
Yes.
Do you know which relics you wanted to be cracking?
Do you remember the
I
old
have
war?
no idea. I have no idea. I could look and see what I have, because are there specific
Yeah.
missions for specific relics?
So the relics are divided into 4 levels, which are Lith, Neo, Meso, and Axie. And they're basically just
Okay.
like what missions you can do relic cracking on. Actually, hold on. This might be easier to. If you look at the mission list, are you looking at navigation?
Oh, I was looking at my void relics. I can go
That's
back
fair,
to
that's fair.
navigation.
But yeah, take a look at navigation. This might make it a little bit more sense if you
Okay.
see it. So if you look in, if you look in the top right, the third thing from the right is labeled
Oh,
void,
void
fissures, and
fissures?
it looks like a little fire. Yeah, those are the missions that you crack relics on.
Oh, okay.
And you can see that they're and like they rotate. what missions even exist in the list rotate. And you can see like there's one lith right there's two lith I'm sorry there's two lith right now, 3 mesos, 2 neos, and 2 axes.
Okay.
And so that like the 2 liths are kind of awful because mobile defense is kind of an awful one to do relic cracking on, just because it takes forever for a relic. Capture is really fast, but it's also kind of annoying. The neo's probably the best one right now because it's an excavation.
Okay, I don't know if I have any neos though.
Take a look. Take a look.
Okay. Should I go back to my relics, or can I look from here?
You can check from here. If you click on the neo mission, it will
I do have. I have 2 neos.
Up,
I have 2 neos.
Okay. Okay. So you've never done these before, right?
You know, I may have, and I just don't remember. But I've never gone out of my way to do these that I can recall.
Okay, so when the relics crack, so when the excavation hits 200, there will be a menu that pops up, and you can choose anybody's relic that came out of anybody in the mission.
So it's like a group gotcha.
It's like a group gotcha, yeah. But you do have to go in, but you do have to contribute to the gotcha. So if you don't have a relic, you don't get to choose from somebody else's relic. You have to have used a relic.
Okay.
That's like, and there's more to it than that, but that's like probably the most important part is like, you can choose other people's, and it's, if you don't have a good unless yours was like kind of good, it's actually kind of nice to give people other ones, because if somebody else chooses your relic, you get 5 void traces. You get a nice little bonus 5 void traces. So if it's all equal to you, just grab somebody else's. It's just like a little nice gesture.
Okay.
At least that's my mentality.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the basic gist of it. And you have to collect the big things. You have to get 10 of the resource. There's a map specific resource to the mission, and you have to pick up 10 of them before we hit the limit. Before we hit in this case it would be 200.
And the resources are those things you scavenge for, or do you get them by killing enemies?
You get them from killing enemies. They will drop from enemies. They'll drop from corrupted enemies specifically. They'll drop from corrupted enemies. So if you've only got 2, we should only do 2 rounds and then extract.
Okay.
Rather than stick around for longer, because you won't get more relic pops from them, and then maybe a better from any of the other ones will pop up.
Okay.
Like capture and sabotage aren't terrible, but like survival and defense are more fun, if we're being honest.
Okay. So did you want to do the meso, or do you want to do the neo? Because for the neo, there's only mobile defense and excavation.
Yeah, well, the mesos is all sabotage and there's 1 capture and 2 sabotages.
Okay.
And if we're playing with puppies, they're going to do them insanely fast.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Like
you're
at
right.
light speed. Yeah, yeah. They're gonna do them at absolute light speed. So I'm gonna grab my relic. I do not have 2 relics. I have a lot.
Okay, so that's the excavation one, right?
Yeah, this is the excavation. Frost would be very good here. Frost is very good for this mission.
So wait, I can only equip 1 relic, or can I equip more than 1 relic?
You can equip 1 relic, and then once we complete it, once we do 1 round, which is 200 cryotic, then we get to pick whatever dropped, and then you'll get another pop-up to pick another relic.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like it's 1 per like round, basically.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should have switched my weapon, because I'm using the upgraded one I just got. Okay, well I have my melee. I have my melee.
Should be good. And my load screens are long enough that I was able to grab that recipe.
In search of lost artifacts and items buried deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up a target. Hurry to the dig site. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack.
Yeah, these enemies that are glowing gold will sometimes drop the stuff.
Okay.
Deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. You're near a fissure. Collect reactant.
Yeah, so that was right in front of you. So yeah, it says one. You've gotten one.
Oh, okay.
I should have gotten 0 on my side. But I saw you pick up one, so I think it's Eli.
Okay.
We're going to need more.
I'll take your word for it because there's so much going on I can't see.
It will be in the top left underneath the menu map,
Okay.
where the indicator is. So I'm at 4 out of 10. And yeah, this yeah, we're into the mid levels. Things are getting a little crazy up here.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Yeah, I don't usually do ones that are this level. I usually stick to like, oh god, I almost fell off the cliff. I usually stick to the baby levels, so this will be a good challenge.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Excavator is ready to go.
The big thing is just making sure that the excavators are alive.
Yeah.
That's really kind of it. Just keep the excavators alive. Okay, I've cracked mine.
Oh yeah, I see the cryotic one. Okay.
Yeah, so the cryotic is the relic round, and how much progress like you've made towards cracking is going to be the reactive collected.
Okay.
And those are the key mission stats. Those are the core mission stats for this one.
And so are those all these little like tiny dots on the screen? I assume that's like what I'm supposed to be picking up.
Yeah, they'll be like it's like a with a white, it's black with a white border and a white flame in the middle. That's the stuff. That's
Okay. Oh, it says I cracked the relic. Yay.
The relic has been
Yeah.
Finish your mission to find out
And
what's inside.
excavation's a little bit infamous for being one where people try to do it really fast. You can actually like end the relic round before everybody cracked it.
Oh really?
Because you can run both extractors in parallel.
Okay.
So like there's a little bit of a fishy. I don't know how true it holds at this point, but there was for a long time a bit of a social norm of deliberately using the excavators slowly.
Oh, okay.
For example, not keeping one of them at 100% power
Okay.
until everybody has cracked all their relics.
We are up and ready to party.
But that's just like social norm, and it doesn't look like people are cracking them too fast right now.
Yeah.
And now you see the countdown: 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh,
And then now
okay.
you get to choose a reward.
Oh.
Choose a Cobra Crane. Choose a Cobra
Choose the
Crane.
what? The Cobra Crane?
The Cobra,
Okay.
the Cobra. Yeah, choose a Cobra Crane because that one's rarer than the other ones.
Ooh, okay.
I'm actually gonna choose the Fullman because I don't have. Actually, no, I made the Cobra Crane. And
Oh, is this where I can select another one?
then you get to select another one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It will be consumed if you seal the void fissure and extract. So I should choose this?
Yeah, you should. You want it to be.
Okay.
You want
Okay,
that
okay,
to
okay.
happen.
Okay.
That's the good result. That's just like a confirmation. But yeah. That is,
Okay, good. Just want to make sure I did this
yeah.
correctly.
Yep, you did. You're good. You're good.
Excavator deployed. Protect the
It's more people do like to do that fairly frequently, but it's almost always like they actually like forgot. It's not usually a like. Sometimes people stick around when they don't have any relics left, and
excavator
it's
has
surprising.
lost power. Find another cell.
Ooh,
Let's see. I don't know
The
where the
trampoline.
excavator. Oh, I assume it's over here because everyone else is over there.
it's the C and D. Is the excavators?
Oh, it's the C and D. Okay.
Yeah, the C and D are the excavators. Oh, I gotta get out my little guys.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, there's everyone. Okay.
Yeah. This is actually pretty. I like this tile, this specific tile, for this mission. I don't know. Feels nice to have this like big chasm that you jump across. Get between the 2 defense points.
Oh. It's fun unless you're Frost Prime and you're big and slow.
Frost Prime is so slow. I'm playing Atlas, which is either the same speed or slower. Like we're playing like the 2 slowest frames in the game. There's nowhere to go but up on that front.
Look what we just uncovered.
Ooh. Another relic.
Yeah. That one, won't go into your inventory until the end of the mission. Unfortunately, you can't.
Can't crack
like,
it midway.
use relics you got in the same mission. Yeah, you can't take an advance on your mission results. Yay! Primary has unlimited ammo. Hooray! And I'm using comb, so this is very silly. Okay. Oh. I think we did do that too fast. I am not going to take the blame for that one. Yeah, I'm the only one who cracked it. We'll have to do another one. Yours didn't crack, but yeah, the other players activated theirs too fast. That's what happens. That does happen with some frequency.
Then should I choose? It says I have another relic to choose from. Should I choose this relic?
Yeah, choose it, because that was probably the one that you chose last time, because it didn't get cracked.
Oh, okay. I thought if I didn't crack it, it would disappear into the void forever.
Nope.
Oh, good.
Nope,
okay.
They're not that harsh.
Okay.
They are not that harsh. No, they are pretty generous. Warframe devs. I have had to do some chicanery with the system historically, though, because there was a brief period where if you failed a mission, it refunded all of the relics you got.
Oh.
That you cracked, and so if you didn't like your gacha result, people would just reset.
Keep it powered and
okay.
And that was definitely not intended gameplay. To put it mildly.
Proceed to the dig site.
Oh god, where's the dig site?
It's a.
Oh, is it E? Or is it the orange thing?
Oh, what is the orange? The orange thing is.
Okay, I found an extractor.
Excavator deployed.
Oh yeah, that's an extractor who hasn't been deployed yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Orange thing.
So then should I go to E or should I go to the extractor that's just been deployed? Do you think it matters?
Keep the one that's just been deployed, but don't feed it power cells.
Okay.
It's about to die.
Okay.
That's what happened. Was like we fed the power cells too much. So just try to keep.
So just.
I'll stick with you. There's very little point in trying to do 4 at a time. I'll stick around here.
Okay, cool.
And try to. And my little guys will help.
Oh, it's like a little dude. Oh, is that his power
Yeah,
to summon little dudes?
That's one of the abilities for Atlas. Yeah, they're actually supposed to be big dudes, but I have negative power strength, so they're little.
Oh, okay.
They scale with power
they're
strength.
cuter that way. They're cuter that way.
Actually, they're very cute. They're very cute. I like it a lot. I mean, the reason why I have negative power strength is actually not like entirely for me. It's actually there's a utility for that. I'm trading power strength for reach. So the range on my abilities is super.
Oh, for
long.
reach. Okay.
Yeah. This is like I'm doing like a ranged Atlas build, and it's not really for the little guys, but the little guys are a very nice little consequence of doing this build.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder, what do you think is better, big snow globe or like little but stronger snow globe?
I think it depends a little bit on the mission and what you're trying to do. There's a specific mission, like a very specific mission node on the entire map. Where I'm gonna go feed E because we're probably not collecting any resources. Oh, there's a ribbon sliver. That's actually really valuable. I've cracked mine. Hey, ribbon sliver. I'm going back to F.
Oh no, I'm gonna fall into the ditch. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, I cracked mine. Okay, good.
Okay, good, yeah.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. The excavator has
has everybody's cracked, so we're not gaining anything by waiting here. And E needs to be fed a little bit more.
Okay, I have one. Actually, no, wait. Do I still have it? No, I do
just
have
fed
it.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Then, we'll probably extract after this one because this was your last Neo relic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed, but it's when you put in the power cells, it also refills the shields on the
Oh,
excavators.
really? I didn't notice that.
Yeah. So if they're getting damaged, that's you end up, getting power cells to them.
Okay, that's good
There
to
we
know.
go.
Ooh.
Yeah, Ash Prime is extremely out of rotation. I'm going to take the Tatsu Prime, but you should take the Ash Prime.
Okay, I'll take the Ash Prime.
Yeah, I don't have Tatsu Prime, so it's more valuable to me right now. But yeah, Ash Prime is very. I'm gonna equip No Relic.
Oh,
which
I
is
have
just
2
kind of
relics
partially-
actually. Wait, I'm confused.
Oh, you
How
do?
do I
You
still
do?
have...
Okay, then never mind. Then never mind. Then never mind. Take it. Take it. Grab them.
Okay.
Grab one.
Wait, it says I don't own the relic. Never mind. Okay.
Then never mind. Then grab No Relic.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to extraction.
Okay, I'll go to extraction as well then.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if because like again the missions that are available rotate. And where's extraction?
Oh wait, hold on. Let me. Where is extraction? Is it this way? I don't know.
should
I'll
be
follow
available.
you and hope that
Okay,
we're going
yeah,
the right way. Oh,
yeah,
it is. It
this
is.
way.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I guess it got covered up by the little excavator icon. That was my hope. Oh wait, hold on. Wrong turn. I did the wrong turn. Whoopsie doodle. Whoopsie doodle.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. The scanner has picked up a target.
Yeah, there's a specific mission where the enemies on it have really, really high melee, like really high non-melee but short-range damage.
Find another cell.
So I'd like to take the smallest snow globe possible that just like barely covers the defense consoles.
Excavator destroyed. Protect
Because
the
otherwise, like
remaining
I've gone on that mission, like the enemy goes underneath the underneath the snow globe and then just
Oh yeah.
instantly kills the defense console. So like I do have a Frost is like tuned for a very specific case where I really, really want the tiny snow globe.
Nice. Okay, got a lot of good stuff from here.
Yeah, the ribbon slipper is very valuable. 96 void traces ain't bad.
I got the Haro Chase.
510 endo is very- Yeah, you get a Haro chassis from any Void Fisher mission. Corrupted enemies drop them like crazy, and it's a historic source of getting credits. It's like
Okay.
people call it the Bank of Haro.
Oh really? Is it that common?
Yeah, let me take a look at mine. You only really need one for
Later.
making Haro once, and the other Haro parts are much harder to get. So how many Haro chassis do I have? I have 335 Haro chassis.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And 1 Neuroptics and 2 systems.
Okay.
And you can sell them for 3,500 credits each
Oh, okay, nice.
through your inventory. So there's a couple of things like that where you just like get like it's like it's like a modestly valuable item that sells for credits that you. That is my most owned item. I think. No, it's not. It's not because I forgot I filtered it. You can't sell resources, so.
I think I can upgrade my Dex Siberis now, so let me see if there's anything I could do with this. Probably put a couple mods
Yeah.
on there. Let's see.
If it's potatoed, you should be able to put at least 14.
Oh, okay, yeah, it says I have 32 out of 32. Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's potatoed. Yep.
Love those potatoes. Let's see, magazine capacity.
Mhm.
Okay, that might be a good one. Let's see, this one does mostly slash and impact. Okay.
Yeah. I think it crits pretty well.
Okay, I'll put Vital Sense on here as well.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good critter.
Okay, well that upgraded it quite a bit. It went from 75 to 176, so that's pretty good.
To take
Yeah.
time for themselves.
Yeah.
Pressure creates diamonds.
It's
yes, but it also creates.
you'll notice. You'll notice. It's unless you really hate like burst fire precision weapons, which some people just hate that kind of weapon. Like it's a very good assault rifle type weapon. It's a very within the category of assault rifle type weapons. It's a good one.
Let me check. How does this compare to my other weapons? Let's see. Compared to my Boltor, it's a lot better. Compared to the Gorgon, it's a lot better. It's better than pretty much all of them except for the Tigris.
Yeah, and Tigris is good in a different way because this is shotgun.
Yeah.
It's that double action shotgun.
Okay. Let's see here. So remind me how you get the little, I forgot what they're called, the gotchas. How do you get them again? Do they just
relics?
randomly drop? Yeah, relics, sorry.
They're mission rewards.
Okay.
They're mission. I mean, gotcha is a fair way to call them. I was just. I'm now wondering like how many other things in this game are like gotcha mechanics. I don't think there's too many others, but like I was like, I gotta think about this one. There's too many things in this game. There's too many resources in this game. You get them from doing missions. Some missions are kind of like famously good farms for that kind of material. I don't know what the good ones are now. I think it's usually like spy missions tend to be really good for getting relics. But you have to be good at doing spy missions. So that's
Oh,
keep
let me
that one in
ask you,
mind.
how much do you know about syndicates?
Oh, syndicates are actually very straightforward. The
Okay.
syndicates are are actually quite straightforward. So there's 6 syndicates. And they're functionally come in pairs. So I am Steel Meridian is my main one, and whenever I get Steel Meridian rep, I also get Red Veil rep, and I get negative rep to New Loka and Perrin sequence.
Okay.
You mostly get rep from them passively. The vast majority of the reputation you get from them is going to be the passive gain. I'm just realizing they've released new stuff for these, and I'm actually capped out. If there's anything you would like from Steel Meridian or Red Veil, I could buy anything they've got and give you them.
Because I mean, what are the benefits? Like this is probably, maybe I'm asking too much of you, but what are the benefits of each one?
Okay, so the core benefit for them is that there are certain weapons that you can trade reputation for weapons and mods. That's basically the gist of it. And they are weapons and mods that cannot be acquired any other way. These weapons and mods are all tradable. So for like, if I want the new Loka equipment, it's much easier for me to just find a player who has a good new Loka reputation and just trade with them the stuff that I've got from Steel Meridian. That's usually how people do it. So the weapons are, I think they're generally considered, most of them are considered fairly outclassed by this point, but some of them I think are still considered pretty good. A lot of the mods, are you looking at you can look at them. You can look at what they offer you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you go to the syndicate thing, which is left of navigation.
Yeah, I'm at there right now.
You can click on a faction and click view offerings.
Okay. Pledge.
Who did you
let's
click
see. I just clicked on New Loka, but I don't see anything to view offerings.
Oh, interesting.
Unless I have to go to the syndicate and talk to them.
No, you don't have to go to them in person. You can talk to them entirely through here. There's only one thing you can't do through here, which is give them like bonus stuff. Like there's a bonus leveling system where you have to talk to them in person. So like the majority of the mods are mods for frames. So let me see if I can find some of the frost ones. Who has the frost ones? Is it Steel Meridian Frost? Yes, it's Steel Meridian. So Steel Meridian has a bunch of frost mods, and one of them makes it so that whenever somebody enters your snow globe, there's a 50% chance they'll get frozen rather than just chilled.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. There's one that causes the ice wave to leave behind an AOE that like persists for 12 seconds. Oh yeah, Icy Avalanche is actually quite good. Icy Avalanche is it gives your allies a buff based on how many enemies you hit with Avalanche.
Ooh, okay.
That one's actually quite good. People do build entirely around that. It's different from building around Snow Globe because you're building like maximized range. But yeah, like it's mods like that. They're mods that tend to modify things pretty significantly. I'm actually using a mod from New Loka right now on this current build that gives lifesteal to the Furus, the little machine pistol. Makes the machine pistol really, really good. A normally very bad weapon becomes very, very good because lifesteal is a pretty rare effect.
Oh, okay.
So that's like those are really the benefits. There's weapons. You will probably eventually get the weapons for whichever syndicate you go with because they're mastery. If nothing else, like they're mastery that you don't have to do any specific farming for, and that's valuable. I kind of chose mine based on aesthetics. Ultimately, I think I like Steel Meridian as, I guess, people. And that means I now have Red Veil, who are extremely weird. New Look and Steel Meridian are probably the two that have the most, like, I don't know, the ones who have like the most clear like stances about what they're doing in this universe. New Look are trying to like purify the earth, and that always makes me feel kind of weird. And Steel Meridian are like trying to overthrow the Grenier government from below, which is cool. So, you know, they're doing
But you recommend
What's the
Steel
name of those
Meridian
books?
for Frost, right?
Steel Meridian has the frost things, but usually any mod appears in multiple syndicates.
Okay.
Any of the frame mods. So let me take a look. They are also under Cephalon Suda.
Oh, okay.
The exact same mods are available through Cephalon Suda.
Okay.
It's worth knowing that they take a while to get to. Like,
okay.
This is very much a like you will pledge to. The easiest way to interact with the system is to pledge to one of them, and then just passively collect and just make sure you want to make sure you do the rank ups when they become available. But other than that, it's a mostly pretty like a passive resource collection system.
Okay. Because I would say I think I have the worst reputation with Steel Meridian right now.
Yeah. So
I don't know why, but I just do.
Loka and let's see. So Loka and Perrin is kind of the opposing. Loka is the most opposing one.
Okay.
Let me see. Loka does not have Frost. A positive reputation with anybody already?
I have a neutral reputation with New Loka, associate in the Perrin sequence, neutral with everyone else
okay.
except for Arbiters of Hexus and Steel Meridian.
So Perrin and Loka do not have the frost things. I could buy you the frost ones. I'm sitting on 132,000, and it's capped out, and I should spend it.
I mean, I don't have two-factor on this account though. I keep forgetting to set it up.
Oh.
Because you know what it is? I made a new account for Warframe, and I put two-factor on that account. So I think I would have to un-two-factor that account and then redo it on this one because I have to use my phone number, I think. So.
Obnoxious. Okay. I was also like, if you didn't want those, I was like, okay, I'll just pick up a Vaker Marilock and whatever Octa Ballistica. Just give those to you because that's an easy way to burn a lot of reputation very quickly. But no. But no. So so Suda and Meridian have the frost ones, but again, they're pretty easy to trade for.
Okay.
The weapons themselves usually go for like 15 to 20 plat, I think, on the market. It's been a minute, and the mods are considerably cheaper. Like it wouldn't be surprising if they were like 5 plat.
Nora is all about
from other players.
incentivizing.
Okay.
But I can check this. can check this. Warframe.market.
Yeah.
The Warframe.market has not gone defunct. I would be very sad because it's very good. Let me take a look. Because again, it's a lot of
Grim
passive
Blastman, thank you so
accumulation.
much for the follow. Let's see.
Grim Blastman's very cool.
Okay.
He does stained glass art games.
Oh really? Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, he did a stained glass of me. I'm still like, what the hell? This is so cool.
Wait, like a real stained glass?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's crazy! Oh my god, that's so cool. I
Yeah,
want to
it's
see
so
that.
cool. Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, so they're going for the mods are all going for. It looks like the mods are going for 10 in the market,
Okay.
which is a little bit more expensive than I expected them to be. I don't know if something happened where the value of Syndicate reputation went up. But yeah, basically it's passive. There's a pretty easy way to do 3 syndicates simultaneously. It does require like some amount of micro and fiddliness, and I never bothered. 2 is incredibly easy.
Okay.
If you do parent sequence, you will also max out New Loka.
Okay.
You'll max them out more slowly, but you will max them out.
Got it.
Yeah, basically for every parent sequence you get, you'll get 1/2 of a New Loka.
Oh, okay. So there's like allied things, and there's like enemy factors, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so for every parent sequence reputation point you get, you'll get 1/2 of one for New Loka, -1/2 with Arbiters of Hexus, and -1 with Steel Meridian.
Okay.
And when they get deep negative, they start sending assassination squads after you.
Oh, okay.
I will say that this is why, from a total gameplay perspective, Steel Meridian's actually like a terrible one
Oh, really?
to do. Yeah, Steel Meridian and Suda are actually kind of terrible to do because their enemy is New Loka. And the New Loka assassination squad is like way scarier than any of the other assassination squads by a large margin. It is much
Oh, wow,
more scary.
really?
The other ones are extremely non-threatening, and the New Loka one is actually kind of scary. It'll summon a bunch of enemies of the same level. That's all of them are. They all summon a bunch of
Okay.
enemies of the same level as the mission. And the New Loka one summons ancients. Notably a bunch of ancient healers. So like 10 to 15 ancient healers who are all on top of each other are actually really tough.
Oh, wow.
They
Yeah, I
like
can
actually
imagine.
are hard to kill. Yeah, yeah, they're actually pretty tough. So it is actually a bad assassination squad. The other assassination squads are like rollers. Like that's a Steel Meridian one. It's like rollers. It's like this is very hard to take seriously. The parent sequence one is MOAs. It's like a couple of like fusion
Oh, okay.
MOAs,
Just
which is not
baby
like the
moas.
least
Okay, yeah,
threatening
that's
enemy.
easier to deal with.
Yeah, yeah, it's not like the easiest enemy, but it's also not like particularly scary. Whereas like a bunch of toxic ancients and healer ancients right on top of each other is actually kind of bad.
Yeah, that sounds miserable.
That one can actually cause a problem. So, yeah, I don't know. That's probably from a gameplay perspective. That's actually probably the most important thing is probably don't piss off New Loka too much.
Okay.
Which means just Steel Meridian and Ceph-1 Suda are the two that do that. It sounds like. But also, if you do like Red Veil, for example, you will get Steel Meridian maxed out eventually.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I mean,
just
I'm
take
neutral
twice
with New Loka, so I don't think I have to worry about anything with them.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you said, it looks like you've already gotten some parent sequence. And like you'll have to trade for the stuff that you want, but that's just inevitable. Trading happens sooner or later. Trading comes for us all.
Yeah, I've been sitting on these like Frost Prime parts for such a long time because I'm hoping that like, oh, they'll just go up in value, and I don't know how much they're worth now, but I imagine they're still worth quite a bit.
Frost Prime is a very old, very, very old frame. The entire set looks like it's going for about 100.
Okay.
Let's take a look at. And most of that is the blueprint. The blueprint is 50. It's going for about 50. 10 for the chassis, 10 for the helmet, and 10 for the systems.
Okay.
So I don't think it's going to go up too much more because it's already very old and has already been out of rotation for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably a pretty long-term stable price because like they did add a mechanic where occasionally old frames will come back out or like be re-rotated back in. They call it the vault.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If you see like a vault announcement, that's like a frame that they already vaulted that is now available again. That's what.
So is that
means.
different from what's his name?
From Borrow?
Yeah, or yeah, Borrow. Is that different than Borrow?
Yeah, that's different. That's different from Borrow. They have so many terms that are so similar. They have so many terms that are so similar and so overlapping. It's like, it's this is one of those places where it's very clear that they are just like making the game as they go along, because it's like you have void missions and void traces and void relics and void fissure missions, but the void fissure missions are not the void missions.
Yeah,
Like, come on, man. Like,
it's too much.
Come
it's
on,
too much.
man. It's too much, man. Too much. I mean, yeah, it's a design by accretion game. They have never gone back and they've barely done any editing passes. Thank heavens they have done the new player experience over, because it used to be you just like
They just throw you in
you
there.
just started. Yeah, you just have a mission on Earth. Good luck. Like, I think they played like a cutscene. Like, they played like a
Yeah, no, there
cutscene.
was a cutscene. There was a cutscene.
Yeah, now they've got like a couple of missions that like give you at least like some guidance of like what the different mission types are, so it's not just
Yeah.
all learning from other players.
Yeah, they give you like some exposition too and stuff. Like, oh, this is who you
Yeah,
are. This is what you need to do. Like, go do it.
Yeah, I think the old one was the original first mission was like, you wake up in whatever frame you chose as your starter frame and your starter equipment, which you all just picked from a menu.
Yeah. That
Lotus
was it.
tells
that
you
was
to
it.
break free and kill some people. And that's it. That's it. Like, this is one mission. The whole War's Prize thing is like the new player experience, which is
Mhm.
an improvement. It's definitely an improvement. But yeah, so for like old stuff that's been like heavily vaulted, like Ash Prime is a very old vaulted frame. If it's got a price now, it's probably going to stay that price. The usual kind of trajectory for prices is that they tend to be like, when they first come out, they tend to spike really hard.
Mhm.
Because there's a small number of people who are really willing to pay through the nose to be like one of the early adopters, because they're just very impatient. And then it tends to fall off pretty quickly over a couple of weeks and then stabilize for pretty long term. There's more advanced market manipulation than that. I don't know enough about it to really help you. I know there's more advanced stuff happening with like predicting balance changes and stuff like that. I don't know. I put stuff up for sale when I am organized enough to put it up for sale, and otherwise I don't.
Yeah, I mean that is I feel like one of the downsides of this game is that there's just like so much and it can be so overwhelming,
So
especially
much.
to new people.
Oh, it's so rough. It's so rough. It's so much. It's so hideously so much.
Because that's like one of the reasons why I like dropped the game, is because like I would not play for like a month because I was busy, and then I would come back and they'd be like 50 new changes, and I'd be like, I can't keep up with this. I can't.
It is easier. It is a game that feels pretty smooth when like you're kind of like playing it casually and like a patch comes out and it's stuff that you kind of know what's going on.
Mhm.
Then it feels like fairly easy. But when like you put it down for like a couple of months or like a year, and then like you try to come back, it's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
How much do I actually need to care? Like how much do I need to care about this specific change?
Mhm.
And sometimes it's changes that like completely rewrite the basic like fundamental things about the game, and it's like a really big deal. And then sometimes it's like, oh, this added like 15 new mastery items that I only care about because they add mastery. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Like there are a couple of things that they've added in the last couple of years that I don't really know how seriously to take them. Like the Duviri stuff and the Archon stuff is all stuff where I'm like, I know this stuff kind of matters, but I don't know how much, or Ow. Like I don't know what to say about these. I do not know what to say about these.
Oh, Grimbo, thank you so much for the resubscription. Let's
Oh, yeah,
see.
thank you, Grimbo.
Do you have any like missions that like you think that would be good to do? Because I'm like, I have like on my mission screen, I don't really want to do the Duviri thing. I have Wave Rider, I have the New
Yep,
Strange, Limbo Theorem, Deadlock Protocol. Because I don't know how.
Okay, a couple
like,
of those are doable multiplayer.
Yeah.
Not all of those are doing multiplayer. I might want to check. I'm pretty sure Limbo Theorem has nothing that that requires like single player elements. Like adding quests that actually involve any single player elements is relatively recent, and Limbo Theorem is a very old quest.
Okay.
I think New Strange might be another one that, and New Strange is actually a good one. I'm going to literally check for the word single player on the Warframe wiki for this. I think New Strange might be the one to go with. It unlocks Chroma, who's an interesting frame, and more importantly, it unlocks Sanctuary Onslaught, which is a good mission.
Okay.
Whereas Limbo Theorem, I think, just unlocks Limbo, who is the only frame you can actually troll people with. It's the only frame you can actually troll other players with.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you can actually troll other players with Limbo. I don't. It's kind of possible to troll people with. It's like hard but possible to troll people with other frames, but like with Limbo, it's actually kind of easy.
Is it just like because of his abilities?
I can show you like it's because of his abilities. His abilities do some goofy stuff. Let me see if I have a. Yeah, I've got a Limbo build. That I use for spy missions, because Limbo is extremely good for spy missions. Yeah, we can start the New Strange, and I believe all the New Strange missions can be done multiple.
Okay, I'll sign us up for that
What
then.
is Cephalon Sumeris like?
Yeah.
I have heard so many wonderful things.
I hope that I haven't been misleading you, because the one that you have for like actual progression is what did you say it was? Was it War Within?
Then it was the the Second Dream.
Second Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Second Dream, I'm pretty sure involves significant single player components.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got cinematics. This one's actually pretty cool, to be honest.
Okay.
It's actually a pretty cool one, but unfortunately it does kind of require single player.
Okay. So this is the Find the Missing Sentinels mission. Okay, that one should be fine.
Yeah. Okay, looks like I can join it. We will probably not get puppies. I don't think it's impossible that somebody else would have signed up for this exact same mission at the exact same time as us, but it seems unlikely.
Okay.
Yeah. And do you know about restricting your lobby?
You can do that?
Yeah. I'll show you after this one.
Okay.
There are 4 levels of restricting this.
Because I think I have it set. Actually, no, I don't. Because we were in pubs with some other people.
You got set to public right now.
Okay.
You got set to public right now. Unless your friends list is extremely extensive.
Okay. I like how your dog cat has a hat.
Yeah, I love my robe and wizard cat.
Okay, so what are Limbo's powers?
They may have stopped you from being able to do it. So Limbo's big power is this. So we are now inside a slightly alternate dimension from everything else in the level. Everything beyond that purple wall is something else. He cannot damage things outside of that, and things outside of it cannot damage us.
Oh, okay.
Let me take a. It looks like they stopped the most obnoxious thing you could do, which is good because it was really annoying. So I can just go into that alternate dimension right now, and if you step through that purple portal, it should. Is your screen all gray now?
No.
Look washed out. Okay, then it looks like they stopped that.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see if I can.
You used to be able to banish.
Yeah. Well, let me go to the
everything
portal.
turns like washed out. It won't you won't move anywhere. Everything will just turn like washed out. That will banish you to the other realm. And again, things inside the other realm. Okay, we will not see it here because apparently I'm just killing people when I banish them because I guess I've got too much power. But you can banish an enemy, and your allies won't be able to attack it. That is the that is the trolling thing you can do. You used to be able to banish other players, and they wouldn't know that they would not be able to interact with anything in the map, except for other banished things. And you can get out of banishing really easy. You just have to roll. You just dodge roll, and it removes you from it. It just moves you back between the realities. But if you don't realize that you've been banished,
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that they did stop it, because I can see how that could be abused very easily.
Oh, it's so obnoxious. The only other things that like can kind of do that are there's nothing else that can do it as extensively as what Limbo can do. Bobbin has a thing that he can place on the ground that like shifts you, like bounces you. It used to bounce you really hard, and now it just kind of like a Mario Kart accelerator pad thing to you.
Okay.
Which is mildly annoying, but like if you step on it, but it's hard to. It's actually kind of hard to do it to people on purpose. It used to be easier when they had the different bounce pad physics. Look at the sentinels. Okay, I'm not paying attention. Yeah, the double clap for Limbo is useful for for doing some weird stuff. Why am I acting like there's a lot of preamble? If you're looking for things on the minimap specifically, like you're looking for specific like caches on sabotage missions or like specific pickups on the ground, the double clap is really useful because it breaks all of the containers.
Oh, really?
For very, very wide radius. Yeah, and then that means that they won't show up on the minimap anymore.
Okay.
All the little containers won't show up on the minimap anymore. So it makes it much faster when you're hunting for things that show up on the minimap that look like containers but aren't containers. That's why I've got him. That, and he's really good at spy missions.
Because does he have like, what makes him good at spy missions? Does he have like an invisibility thing?
The bigger, when you do the like putting yourself through the warp thing.
Oh God, hold on, sorry, it's one of these stupid Grenier.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We got time.
Okay, got it.
I'm going in through the alternate route in case you. Okay, yeah, I was going in through the alternate route in case you're having more trouble. Okay. Yeah. So when you do this thing, when you go into the other plane of existence, cameras and lasers can't detect you. That's the reason why it's really valuable. Is it like the Corpus spy missions with all the laser grids?
Oh yeah.
You walk through it. Not good for every spy mission. There are definitely spy missions where I prefer other frames. There's one spy mission where Titania is just like incredibly good, which makes me happy because I love playing Titania. I think Titania is really fun. But yeah, Limbo lets you just like skip certain security hazards.
Oh, I'm locked out. Hold on. There's a control panel here.
Yep. I think you're actually on the right side, and I'm on the wrong side.
Oh wait, am I?
Looks like the objective is in your direction.
Oh wait, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, where's extraction? I was like, oh, looks like we got some more things to do. Looks like this is a bespoke mission. Lightly bespoke mission. A super weird one. But yeah. Yeah, the actual like normal stealth frames are Loki, Ivara, and Ash. And which one you happen to like the most?
Oh, Banshee.
I like Ivara
Banshee
the most.
Is Banshee still a stealth frame?
Oh, Banshee has the silence thing. Banshee has the silence thing,
yeah.
but not the I don't think she has invisibility, does she?
No, she has the silence.
And Octavia has invisibility, but it's really annoying to use invisibility, so I don't like using it. Because it's based on rhythm, and I do not have rhythm.
Oh, really? It's like a rhythm game?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's like Octavia's kind of whole thing, is that Octavia has a bunch of buffs that are tied to like an in-game rhythm game. Which is very cool. I suck at it. so I don't tend to use it very much. Okay. Standard
wait, is this-
spy and spy? So we gotta. How much spying have you done? It's all about vault knowledge.
Usually whenever I do a spy mission, I'm very confused the whole time, and I somehow figure out what I'm supposed to do. Disable security. I should probably do that.
Yep. I'm just gonna stand.
shoot.
I'm just gonna stay like a few steps behind you. No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay, I think I got the elevator up. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. Wait, no, wait,
No,
no.
you're going
just
the
kidding.
right
Okay,
way.
I thought there was a window here.
was the-
I thought
yeah.
it was just a glass screen.
That would be very cruel. As there is one right in front of us.
Okay.
One of the single weirdest things to me in the world about this game is that like these glass windows right in front of us that we can see through, the enemies can't see through them.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like, are they like opaque in the wavelengths the enemies can see, and we just have like infravision or something like that? Like, it's
Maybe
so
AI
weird.
just can't see through windows. Maybe it's the way
Yeah,
they
like-
programmed it or something.
They're functionally solid walls from the way AI's perspective. Just I like in terms of like what it means like in terms of lore. Like it's just hard for me to not think about like what is physically happening here? What is happening in like the reality behind the code?
Yeah.
It's been so long. It's been so long that it feels intentional. And it's useful because it means that you can see enemy patrols without them being able to see you.
Mm-hmm. But it's just like funny to think about and funny to see.
It's very funny, yeah. It's like, but you're the guys who built this window. Like the Tenno didn't install this window. The Grenier installed this window. So why is it so good for us and not you?
Maybe the lores that Grenier just have naturally bad eyesight, and Windows just like for some reason it just doesn't work. The way the light refracts off the windows.
Well, both the Grenier and the Corpus are both like cultures that are defined by like levels of inequality that like don't even make sense to humans.
Yeah.
Like the level of inequality that like makes sense to like ants or bees. Truly outrageous amounts of inequality, and so like maybe the people who installed the windows like could see through them, and like they hear from the soldiers, and the soldiers are like, "Boss, you can't see crap," and they're like, "Stop being a whiner, stop being a loser." Like,
Maybe they just don't clean the
I don't know,
windows.
like-
Maybe the windows are just actually really dirty.
Pardon, operator.
They're just really dirty. It's like
Tortoise is hearing voices.
we're just missing the part of the animation where like our guys walk up to the window and just like rub it a little bit with their wrist. Just not playing that animation.
Cephalon Samaris is hiding something. Pay him another visit. Find out what he knows.
Samaris has
Yeah, I think we can do the whole New Strange.
Please.
Okay.
With respect.
And Chroma's an interesting frame to unlock because all of the Chroma parts are like transmuted from other people.
Oh, let me check what Chroma looks like again. Let me go into here.
Chroma's a big guy.
Oh, he's this guy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's the dragon guy.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And his name has become complete nonsense because his the gimmick he used to have was that he's like a dragon built on like D&D terms, right? And like different D&D dragons that do different things based on their colors. Like
Oh, really?
red dragons, green dragons, black dragons. Yeah, so that's like a D&D convention that like
Okay.
black dragons breathe acid and red dragons breathe fire and stuff like that. I forget all the correlations. Blue dragons have like a frost or electric breath kind of thing. So the whole gimmick was like depending on how you colored Chroma, he would do different things. Hence being Chroma.
That's actually really cool.
And then they realized it's very cool. It's also really annoying. And people so they made it so that it's just like a selection thing you do. So now his name just doesn't make any sense. Now his name is just gibberish. It's just completely disconnected from any of his mechanics. He's just the dragon frame. It was a cool gimmick. A Runda relay. Okay.
Oh, I think this is... It said this was the next mission in the quest. I think I just have to talk to some guy. Let's see. Oh, it looks
I'm
like...
sure that is exactly what's going on.
Oh, is this a solo thing? This might be a solo thing. Okay, you're gonna have to wait for me.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I still have not finished my breakfast. So I will get on chowing down. You mute. Let me know when you want me back. So you don't so your cat doesn't get weird crunchy peanut butter noises in there.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, someone just sowed a blessing upon me. Didn't know you could do that. Okay, let's see here. Oh, and by the way, I know someone asked me about this earlier. Why don't I, what is it called? Bullet jump? It's because my pinky finger is like fucked up. And it is very hard and somewhat painful for me to hit the control key on my keyboard. So for those of you who are like wondering and like screaming internally as to why I'm not like bullet jumping, I have an actual reason. I have a physical reason. It makes my fucking finger hurt to do that. Where am I
time
going?
to invest in a 12-button thumb mouse.
Oh yeah, one of those crazy. I've been thinking about that, like for this game specifically, like getting like one of those like MMO mice.
I've got one. I used to use the Logitechs that have 6 thumb buttons, which was already quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But then the one that I had was starting to kind of fall apart because I am not generally very nice to my hardware.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to be a little bit rough on my things. So I got a 12-button 12-button mouse by this like much smaller, much less reputable company and it's got 12 buttons. It's pretty good. It turned out to be insanely good for Helldivers.
Oh really?
Like for Helldivers,
Because you can do the
wildly
DDR
good.
thing on it.
Yeah, I can do the DDR thing on my thumb while I'm still using WASD to run.
Oh, that's actually
Really
really
good.
convenient.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've given myself a repetitive stress injury by bullet jumping, but I don't think I'm doing myself any favors.
I can see you are hungry for the knowledge of the sanctuary.
All right, let's talk to Cephalon Samaris. The
The
eye of the
this
day
guy.
is drinking the night.
Knowledge must be earned.
It's so weird.
I have a task for you. Small compared
Possibly
to
the most evil
vast
NPC in the
sanctuary.
game.
Cephalon
Hunt for me,
Samaris.
And in return,
Yeah.
I will tell you.
Yeah, because I mean, you're
Weird.
like stealing people for him, right?
Yeah, you're like you're stealing people so that he can reconstruct clones of them to torture.
Yeah, that's pretty
This
fucked
is how
up.
I can help you.
Yeah.
Help this
Like
sanctuary.
what is this guy's deal? Like,
That's some like I have no
Why
mouth
is
and I
that-
must scream type of shit.
yeah, he is. He's doing the I have no mouth. He's doing that. He's doing the I have no mouth stuff, and it's just like this guy's one of the good guys. What's going on here? What is happening?
Oh, why does it say? Am I supposed to choose an offering?
These can
Okay, I think
make
he
you
wants me to
even
choose an
stronger
offering. I just don't know what I should choose. Because
Um,
okay, I have. Hold on. Sort by price.
Let me
What
get
can I get for cheap?
I mean, some of the stuff that he offers is pretty good. So I understand like the one
Synthesis
is like
scanner. I already have some of those. Kinetic siphon trap.
it's worth having a couple. Those just cost credits. I don't think that's what he's trying to get. I
Okay.
think he's trying to get you to spend rep.
Okay.
I think he's trying to get
I'll-
you to spend
What
rep.
offerings will this item help you bring to the sanctuary?
Does he have any like chassis or anything available?
He has
Um,
chroma chassis, chroma chassis.
Do not disappoint me, Hunter.
But I don't think I have enough for this. Yeah,
how much
I
do you
only have
have?
3,000 credits, and this one is 25,000.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Let's search by price. Oh wait, that's sorting. That's the highest price first.
Let me talk to him again.
there's
Maybe
no-
there's something else he has to
Yeah,
say.
yeah. There's literally nothing that's less than 5,000.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be?
Teach me how to perform synthesis. I already did that. I wish to attempt Sanctuary Onslaught and trade medallions for
Onslaught rules.
Sanctuary Standing. What is Sanctuary Onslaught?
Sanctuary Onslaught rules. It's a really frantic game mode where he just spawns in an enormous number of enemies, and if you don't kill them fast enough, you get booted. And every 90 seconds, it moves to a new stage.
Oh wow.
It's very frantic. If you want to kill a lot of enemies, it is the way you kill a lot of enemies. It's the best way to get experience, to get affinity. It's the main affinity farm. That's part of the reason why I was like, this is probably the one we should do. It's because it unlocks the main affinity farm. Unless somebody's figured out some other trick, but it's
The multitude of creatures.
Well, maybe I'll give it a try because he wants me to do something, and I'm not sure what he wants me to do.
I'm just gonna take a look. So we did. I'm gonna be spoiling. I'm gonna be checking the spoilers. Oh, you have to have synthesis scanners. And
I'm pretty sure I do.
So if you don't have, what is it? What happens if you go to navigation? Because it looks like there's a mission on Mars. Is what we're supposed to do next.
Navigation. Okay, let me see.
Mars. Yeah.
Tiana Pass or wait, where does it want me to do? It is taking me to Mars.
Yeah, there's a Mars mission that we're supposed to do. Okay, did you take the kinetic siphon traps?
Oh wait,
as well?
I have it now. I have to equip synthesis scanners and synthesize 3 sanctuary target on Ares. Ares?
Yeah. Ares.
Okay.
Little Greek.
Okay, so that's just a sabotage mission then.
Well, the hard part is not the sabotage. It's that you have to do the synthesis scanning.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how this one works. It's a little bit annoying. So you have to, like, there will be a specific enemy on the map that's the synthesis target, and will have a ton of bonus HP. But you don't want to kill it. And you need to use the synthesis scanner on it, and you don't just scan the whole thing. There will be little glowing balls, usually on like the knee, the elbow, and like some other place on it. And you have to scan all of those.
Okay.
You have to scan each of those, and once you've scanned all of them, then they will scream in agony as they get turned into Cephalon Samaris's toy. If you
So
have
is this what the kinetic
synthesis...
siphon trap is for?
Yes, the siphon trap will hold them in place
Okay.
for a few seconds. It is worth having them not just equipped on the gear wheel, but having them on the gear wheel in a spot you can hit quickly.
Okay, let me do that then.
Yeah, this is why I'm giving you the heads up. Is like that one's worth trying to be. I'm actually gonna double check my controls because I like to have them on hotkeys. Looks like for me,
Maybe I
I've got
should
them set to
hotkey this
F4
because
and
I do have
F5.
I have 2 additional keys on my mouse, so maybe I should do that.
I got a blessing. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
me
you,
too.
Fizioff.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah,
Alright, then I'll
you
go-
have to put them on your gear wheel and then assign the right keys to them, which is a little bit. Oh, just left.
Oh, sorry. I was leaving the relay. Was there anything
okay.
else you wanted to do there?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't really have anything I'm doing here anyway. I'm just vibing.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'll also leave the relay because joining parties while other people are one person's in relay and one person's not is kind of annoying. Cave's weird. And do I want to grab?
Oh, hold on. I need to. Someone's at the door. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Please. Steel fans, how are things? I hope you're all having a really good day. I'm pretty happy to be here with Alex. This is a nice time for me. It's Warframe's a pretty busy game. There's a lot going on. It's nice to have somebody else managing chat for me. It's been a good Friday for you, Lumen. That's good to hear. That's really good to hear. I'm glad that you're having a nice time.
Okie dokie. I'm back. Doc Boy, thank you so much for the follow. Alrighty.
Welcome back, Alex.
So next one, we could try this. Are you ready, or is there anything you need to do first?
Yeah. I just switched which frame I'm playing.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to invite you. Forgot to invite you. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that part. I also forgot that you need to invite me.
Okay, I think I invited you. Just barely. Let's see
I
if
got the
it'll let you
invite.
join.
It's loading.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm still loading. Usually it's the stop point is when you complete the main objective. But usually the stop point is like extraction is available. Tends to be the stop point for inviting people.
So then we should look for the people to scan before we do the sabotage, or do you think it doesn't make a difference?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should look for the people, because they're harder to find. So the way you find them, this is annoying. Equip your synthesis scanner.
Okay. Oh wait, that's not the right button.
And aim down with it. And you will. I am looking at it right now. If you follow my line of sight and look at what I'm looking at, you can only see it with the synthesis scanner out. There's a little like trail.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay.
And that leads to where we're going, to the target. And I need to turn down my aim sensitivity because, good lord, it is unusable right now.
Should I grab the data mask just in case, or should we leave it here?
Yeah. We should grab the data mask because we do need to eventually use that. I could grab it as well. Yeah. All right.
Ooh, are these your bats? Wait, that's so cute. It is Halloween-y.
Yeah, yeah. This is like possibly my best fashion frame. Is this the Halloween Titania I've got? I got little bats. I also have butterflies, but the butterflies are resting right now.
Oh.
Might be better with Titania Prime, but I don't actually have Titania. My Titania Prime has not been formed to hell and back. And also, you want to kind of check for those trails when you get to the doorways to the next areas.
Yeah, I saw one going over here, where I am, I think.
Yeah, because I don't see one going in the direction of the objective. Still looking.
Oh, there's nothing back here. Okay. Maybe it's going this way?
Intending for this to be a particularly good. I don't see anything in the direction I've headed. That's Eximus. That's not a synthesis target. I'm going the wrong way. That's a dead end, I think.
I see a little trail right here that appears to be okay. Maybe it is going this way. Okay.
In the direction of the objective?
Yeah, it's over here. It's over here.
Okay, cool. Spooky hedge.
Your target is this location's computer system. Find and access the terminals.
Okay, I'll leave this here. Wait, how do I put this down again?
Switch weapons.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
We'll do it.
Okay, now I have to go back to this. Let's see here.
I'm very grateful that these enemies are very non-threatening. Because I'd be very annoyed. I'm pretty bad at this kind of game. Just in like all games. I am not good at the Bungie collectathon.
Oh really? You don't have the overwhelming urge to loot everything?
I have the urge. I'm not good at fulfilling the urge.
Yeah, they're over here. They're over here.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. I think that if I were to do like hidden object games, it would take a long time. I think it's probably the simplest way to put it. You're doing way better at telling where these things are than I am.
I see treasure and I'm like, ooh, treasure, I need it.
We need to destroy the reactor.
And I have the overwhelming urge to like grab it. Not because I need it, but just because, ooh, things shiny. Me want shiny things.
So you say you're a seal, but you're actually kind of a magpie.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Oh, over here.
I think if people applied that standard, there would be 75% of VTubers would be some sort of corded.
Oh yeah, they're definitely this way.
Anything in a minute. Wow.
Yeah, over here. Oh Jesus Christ! What the fuck is that? It's a manta ray that's in the sand. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
That scared the crap out of me.
they're just the guys. They're just guys. You can just leave them alone if you want to. Oh, heck. Looks like we're getting close to extraction.
Yeah, it's over this
Target
way.
found. Destroy it.
So big. One of my favorite guns that absolutely does not hold up as the game wears on.
Oh wait, is that? No wait, they're not glowing because they're the target, are they?
Possibly.
No, that was just the Eximus. That was just an Eximus. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I got confused by one of them earlier. They will have a similar color thing, but it won't be as like
Okay.
flamey.
Oh, that's
You're still
another
getting trails. I
Eximus.
haven't seen a
Okay.
trail in a minute.
Yeah, I haven't seen one either. Maybe I'll go back down and check over here. Oh, I see a trail. I see a trail. Does it matter what direction the trail is going in, or?
Other than I'm very bad at telling which direction is which, but it should be like pointy. It should be like drawing you towards the direction that they're in.
Okay.
First part that blinks is the direction away. That's my understanding of it.
Huh.
I've had everything I need from Samaris for a minute, so I don't do this super frequently.
Maybe over here? Oh wait, no, there's nothing in here. Okay.
See any of the trails? I'm going crazy.
I can't just scan any random dude, and I have to scan a specific, like...
It's a specific dude.
Okay. Maybe the trail... Okay, over
Specific dude.
here, perhaps. No, there's nothing
found
here.
another
What if we
area.
already killed him? What if we already killed him? You think that's a possibility?
Samaris would yell at us.
Oh,
Samaris
okay.
would yell at us. And like he will, when we're on the same tile as the target, he'll make an announcement.
Okay.
Like it's fairly viable to do these missions and just kind of explore every random nook and cranny until Samaris is like, tells you like, get ready, this is the guy.
Okay.
And then like follow his lead. So I'm actually going back towards the beginning because I'm wondering if one of the branching paths we didn't take earlier might have been the ticket.
Yeah. Because, like, well, maybe... Because can the target move from their tile?
They don't move. I mean, the thing is, like, once they're activated to move anywhere,
Okay.
then Samaris will announce it. Like, and they'll start appearing on the minimap too. They'll have a special indicator on the minimap. It is not the kill thing that our highest ally is doing.
Okay, okay.
Dead end. I thought it might be. All the way back to spawn.
Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
Oh, I guess I should have set the, Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll
I
have to
should've
set it
talked
to
with you about
private.
it, yeah. I'm just genuinely surprised that somebody found this room. Like, I'm just actually surprised that somebody's here. Like, is this just a normal mission that this happens to have a bonus objective for us?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. It's also just surprising, because usually they make these missions a little bit cordoned off. Keep a bit special. Oh, nope, that's not a room. That is a pit into the abyss. I'm going crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
this
just,
is
like,
taking
not
long enough that I'm
here.
kind of...
Maybe we should just
Yeah, this is
redo this mission.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. I think we just bail and extract and get out of here.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
it. It will be a
Oh, wait.
perfect specimen. Drop it so you can synthesize it for me.
Found
Wait,
a 490 meters. I am.
wait, I think that's by me actually.
up.
Wait, is it?
It is by you. It's got to be by you because it's like 5. It's like a. It's
It
still
is. Wait,
300
I think
meters.
so. Hold on.
I'm coming.
It's by
coming,
the
buddy.
okay.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm getting there.
Oh no, I think these guys are fighting him. Oh. No,
Okay,
don't fight him.
it's
Don't fight him.
okay.
Don't fight him.
I'm gonna clear the trash. Okay. So this is scanner. Oh no, that's a siphon trap.
Oh dear.
I'll deploy one of my traps. So my trap's out.
Oh shit! Did I just kill him?
I have it. Thank you.
Wait, no. Okay.
Continue this on Tenno, and
Looks like our ally did the scanning for us.
Oh,
'cause I
okay,
just, like, barely
okay,
pulled out
okay.
the scanner.
Hooray! I mean,
it
that
says that you have
works.
to do 3 of those. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Usually it's not so hard to find them. Usually it's not so hard to find them. It's usually not super easy to find them, I will admit. And I'm very bad at it. So that's definitely definitely a thing. But yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
So
So
if you-
friends only, invite only?
Friends only or invite only, either one will work.
Okay, I'll do invite
Um,
only.
Invite only is slightly more. Yeah, invite only is a little bit more private.
Okay.
And if you do solo, if you're playing this game on your own and you do solo, it actually has a very cool feature where then if you hit escape, it actually just pauses the entire game.
Wait, really?
Yep, you can pause missions if you're in solo mode.
Oh my god, I did not know that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
If only
yes,
every
very
game could do
valuable to know.
that.
Yeah, if only, and like again, I've played a lot of Helldivers recently, and I am very annoyed that in Helldivers it's actually like you cannot just set it to invite only. Like the maximum level of privacy is friends only.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, come on, man. Like sometimes I just want to vibe by myself.
Exactly, exactly. Alrighty, so I guess the region is Mars. Okay, so I think there's several different. I assume all these ones that are marked with an X are the missions that we can do. That would be fine to do.
Yeah, because it's based on so there won't be as much guidance if you do later synthesis, but this is basically how the synthesis works as a mechanic, like for the entire game. It's a very like repeatable mechanic. They won't give you the X's, but it's just like, does the enemy type spawn on this map?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, there's a Steam guide to that because I can't be bothered to remember exactly where everything spawns. So like, yeah, these are supposed to be like arid lancers or something like that, and so any of those missions will spawn arid lancers.
Okay, okay.
There's probably a couple missions off of this planet that spawn arid lancers, but I can't remember. I can't remember.
Okay. It still says R is on Mars, so I think I'm going to set us up with that again.
Yeah. I mean, Sabotage is a nice one because it's really hard to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, you can fail by dying too much, but it's not a mission like
Yeah.
Rescue where you can fail because the captive died or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Apparently the solo pausing doesn't work in the open world areas, though. That's what someone's saying.
That's actually a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. I did forget about that. Thank you. Thank you, you Shatter.
You're looking
Ooh,
for the
treasure
payload.
chest.
It's critical that you deliver
Ooh,
the
treasure
payload to that
chest.
location.
The hunt is on, Tenno.
I've got
let
the
me-
payload, by the way.
Okay, let me equip the thingy.
Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Oh, I see a trail. I see a trail. It's going over here towards the objective.
First objective. Okay, cool. I'm with you.
Yeah, this way. Oh, yeah.
Your
Ooh,
target
mod.
is this location's computer system. Find and access the
Fatality.
terminals.
Let's... Oh, over here, yep.
The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy
Excellent.
patrols.
And it looks like this is not a mission where the when we detonate the reactor, it starts the countdown.
Okay.
Last time. It's a good sign.
Oh. Trail going this way. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I see a trail. Yeah, this way.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
Is that a trail over there? I can't tell. Let's try over here. Oh yeah, over here, over here. Yeah, this way. Eh... Oh yeah, there's a trail, okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, this way. Oh.
Got the console.
That's the reactor. Expose its
Wait,
core.
hold on,
and
I just saw a
destroy it.
trail.
That's it. It will be
Oh.
a perfect specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize
see him?
it for
Oh.
me.
Oh, I see him, I see him. Okay.
Not a trap?
Nice, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh god, okay, hold
Got
on.
another one. It's not really. Cute.
Cute,
There we go.
oh god, I just, ooh! Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll try to clear the area.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, you keep an eye out. This is your learning experience. I will clear.
Oh
the
dear god,
the
well,
ads
how
so
could
you
he
know
jump
what's
that
to check.
high? Did you just
Yeah,
jump up there?
not skipping leg
Yeah. Now he's jumping down. Get back here, you little
for ankles.
rascal.
You did not have a lot of ankle, you fool.
Okay, where is he? Okay, got one. Two. Okay, I got two.
I deploy traps
Oh,
while
did I get him?
while I'm in
Yes,
mini
I
mode.
got him.
I can deploy traps while I'm in the mini mode.
Yay!
Yeah, you got him.
This
Yeah,
specimen will be
okay, that's the
studied for
core of it.
integration into sanctuary.
Let's
Yeah, it's
destroy-
definitely easier with more than one person. I would not want to do this on my
Yeah.
own.
And it's really painful to do without traps. And the fact that I don't do this mission type all that often, I do have a hotkey set up specifically for the kinetic siphon trap.
Yeah, it's almost
Because
yeah.
it's really unpleasant to be fumbling around in the gear wheel and like.
Yeah,
Although,
that's what
of
I
course,
was
this
doing.
is
Just like,
partially
oh
me being
god, oh jeez, what button do I press?
Yeah. Also, partially
Oh.
it's like I'm an old RTS gamer, and so like I'm like, oh yeah, it's extremely normal to have 45 hotkeys set up. A normal way to play a video game. And then I try to play anything on control, and I'm like, this is a nightmare. Nightmare. I have to use the same button to do like 3 different things. Why would you do this to me?
Yeah, or like sometimes with controllers,
like-
you'll like hit a button and you don't know what it does, and it'll do something, and you're like, oh god, what just happened?
My biggest problem with playing Monster Hunter is that you can't, like, some of the controls in the game, like, you cannot disaggregate
Oh
at
yeah.
all. You know, like there's like some of the aim controls in it, like they always have to do something. You can't have it be that like it only ever does anything in certain contexts. Like, so it just like drives me completely insane. And they like overlap differently for the ranged weapons and the melee weapons.
Oh really?
So it's, Yeah, it's like it's like a different set of overlaps. Like I can't remember what it is, but it's like the sling, aim down sights, and like one of the context keys.
Oh,
Like
that's
it's like
annoying.
3 different functions, and like depending on if you're using a melee weapon or a ranged weapon, it'll use a different set of 2 of those.
Yeah.
Will overlap. It's like, oh no. um. Why are you doing this to me? Um. And yeah, that's like without a doubt my least favorite thing in Monster Hunter. A deeply flawed game series. For all of its other flaws, that is the one that actually gets under me.
Yeah, I think I tried playing Monster Hunter once, and I saw how many like button controls there were, and I was like, oh no, that I can't remember all of this. This is too much for me.
It's a game that has I want to be clear. I actually do like Monster Hunter, or at least the one Monster Hunter I've played any amount of, which is World. I do think it's pretty fun, but it is also like they did not make design decisions that I think were the right design decisions at a couple of places. They did some things that I think are just bad. Just bad on their own
Deliver the payload.
Yeah, it definitely sucks when there's like a game and it's like you really like you want to like it, but there's just like a control issue that's so like glaringly hard to deal with that it's like makes the game barely playable for you, even though like other people don't have a problem with it, but for you it's just like, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I need to equip my thingy.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I think Monster Hunter might be the worst one for me. I'm trying to think of like what are some other ones. And I'm pretty glad that it's just like the occasional control thing that really gets under my skin. My little brother has like he's got like a thing about sound. He's like pretty sensitive about sounds. And it's like small amounts of bad sound design in a game will cause him to just like instantly and permanently have a horrible impression of the game.
Oh.
I'm like, you can like mute that or something like that, and he's like, nah. No, already hate it too much. I get that.
See, I found the trail, but I can't figure out where it's going. Oh, I guess because it feels like it changes direction every time I look at it. Like if I look at it from a different angle, it'll like go somewhere else. Okay, I think it's going this way. Or is it going this way? Oh, it's going this way. Never mind.
Well, there's two. Okay, I was about to say there's an exit to this tile over this way, but also there's the exit that you're going towards.
Yeah.
I don't know this for sure, but my understanding is that it will pretty much always point towards exits. The tile will never just like towards nothing. The two-hand ability. Have I been?
Your target is the reactor. The reactor
Which
will have tight
way?
security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
This one?
Give me your soul. Souls.
Wait, no.
Oh, huh.
Or are they saying go this way? Which way are they saying to go?
Hold on.
I assume it's going to be in the same place it was last time. Oh, nope, this is the wrong way. It's over here.
Hooray.
Oh, whoops, nope, nothing. Oh, it's up here, it's where you are, okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh, nope, and dead end. Nope, okay. Yeah, this way.
Is objective still?
Whee! Oh, wait, no, that's not a trail.
Yeah.
Where?
I think it's gotta be this way because this is the only exit to the tile.
Yeah. It must be then. Okay.
I think there's only three exits to the tile, and if we're already over here, it's one in this direction.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. You're right.
This is one of those like incredibly like weird like skills that you develop in a video game where you just like learn how the maps flow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every video game you get like this. Like you like so much of the skill. I was talking with a friend about this last night. The skill you get where like you kind of can learn. You kind of like can figure out who your roommate is talking to on the phone if it's the same person enough.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
can
gonna
tell
be
when
in the
they're
same
talking,
place,
like-
on the same tile probably.
Get up high and. It'd really be nice if it was on this tile.
I haven't gotten the pop-up yet. Let's
Haven't either.
see.
The entangle.
Oh, there's a mod over here.
Yeah. Okay. I suspect that they're further on because the first time we did it, it was actually on the last time. It was like right
Yeah,
by the exit.
yeah. Let's see.
It's-
Oh, yeah, I see it. I see the trail. I see the trail.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
do the
faint, I
I'm
can
gonna do the
barely see it.
reactor.
Okay.
Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
I think it's by the extraction then. Yeah, he's by the extraction.
that's
Okay.
good.
Okay, I'll wait for you. There you are.
I'm not coming. Yeah. I'm not coming and. Oop.
Nothing yet.
There it is.
Oh.
Right for
There we go.
Tame this creature
Almost.
so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Wait, where are you?
I see it. I see him.
Oh,
Okay.
you see him? Okay, okay.
So yeah, stand where I
Oh,
am.
he's up there. He's up there.
Is it-
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
he jumped
if
up
you come
again,
over
okay.
to. Yep. Yep.
Oh god. Okay, I can't get up.
Oh, now,
Oh, dear.
now jump down.
Oh, okay.
now
He's right
now
here.
jump
He's in
down.
front of me. He's in front of me. Shooting me. He's shooting me. Please.
Oh.
Oh.
Did I put out the trap?
Oh, he's up. Oh no, he's a
It's-
squirmy
now-
one, right? Got it. Okay.
I've trapped him.
One,
Okay.
two.
There's some
3.
garbage
Okay, one more.
out of here. Okay.
Okay, I think I got him. Yeah, I got him. Yes, we got him.
Yeah, there we go. Got him, boys.
Yes.
Alright.
The synthesis I require. Return to the
Door.
relay to claim your.
I can't. Can I hack the door while I'm tiny? No, yeah, I can't hack the door while I'm tiny.
Oh, okay. Wait, well, how are you tiny? Is that one of the powers?
Titania's whole thing. Titania's
Oh,
whole
is it?
thing. It's getting
He's
tiny.
just a little guy.
It's the little guy. It's the fairy frame. Little guy. And one of the worst moments in this entire game's history was they removed a bug. It was a bug, but they removed a bug where if you did the handshake emote with another person, it would like catch the tininess, and they would be tiny for the rest of the mission too.
Oh my god.
It was so good.
That's such a
It's so
specific
good.
bug too.
Yeah. It was. I miss it. I miss it. It was like probably my second favorite bug after the if you put the wrong things into the cat or dog DNA, you would just get a monster. Wait,
really?
Like horrifying like
Oh my
horrifying
God.
monsters. Yeah, like I had a kavat that was like 8 feet tall, and
Oh
its
my God.
front left leg and back right leg went straight upwards instead of going towards the ground. I had a Kubro that looked like it was looked like a pinata, where it looked like it was like made of like wavy sticky notes.
Oh my god.
You know, like, it's so good. Those are the kind of
Can
bugs
I
that
fast
really make
travel
gaming worth
to
living.
Cephalon Samaris? Yes, I can.
Should be
Alright.
able to.
You will
I'm gonna go to the Darvo deal to see if there's anything
show
that I would ever want to
your
get out of Darvo.
dedication to the sanctuary.
There absolutely
Alright.
is not.
Sounds good. Let's see what this psychopath wants. Elite Arid Lancer synthesis
Such a
complete.
lunatic.
You found something my sentinels missed. in that prison. You will make an excellent hunter. I will decipher as we agreed. It is of Tenno origin, with an anomaly from before the Orokin Purge. This knowledge must be synthesized. It belongs in Sanctuary. I have created a blueprint based
I like
on
how he
its
calls it his
biological
sanctuary.
properties.
Like, it makes you think, like, oh, it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
peaceful
So we
place.
both may become
Yeah.
enlightened by it.
I mean, it's peaceful for him. He's not the one inside it.
I will share what I know, but you must prove yourself deserving.
Okay, what
Give
is
me
he
a
want
give me
me
a
to
moment. I'm
do?
gonna use the restroom.
Yeah, sure. Let's see, what... Hold on, what did you want me to do? You said you wanted me to do something, but you didn't specify. The way his big ol' head follows me around, too, is so creepy. Oh, God. Okay, let's... Did I get any... Ooh, I have
This
stuff
is how
from
I can
him.
help you. Help the Sanctuary.
Let's see. Transmutation core. Pilot worm in a hectic side-scrolling battle against the corpus. Hunter, do you think me a weeb? Yeah, exactly. There's like games in here. Wow. I still don't have enough for these, which is fine. So what do you want from me again? Talk. No, I have to. Okay.
I can see you are hungry for the knowledge of the Sanctuary.
Yes, exactly. All right. I guess we'll just have to wait.
Knowledge is the path to the singularity.
Stop looking at me with that big ol' eye. I guess he doesn't really have eyes, but I assume the space in between his appendages made of virtual data is what his eye is. Okay.
These can make you an even stronger
Let's see.
hunter.
I have the Zaku blueprint. I don't really know. Eliminates craft cost. Well, that sounds good. Synthesis scanner will now show target enemy weaknesses and resistances. Okay. So wait, hold on a second. Go to navigation. What is my next mission for this guy? Craft scorched beacon. Oh. Okay, so I guess I can do that here? Do I have to go back to my ship? Craft? Okay, yeah, I think I do. Okay. I assume that's what he gave me. Okay, well... I'm gonna have to go back to the ship. Okay, craft scorched
Hunter,
beacon.
you
Oh god.
know what to do. Construct the item I've given you.
You
This
know what
knowledge
to
could
do,
empower us
Hunter.
both.
Please hurry up and do what the Cephalon has requested.
State?
What
What
is
is
this? An antique Series 2 Cephalon? All I found were degraded beyond repair. But you're still
Miscellaneous?
functional. Your abilities could be of great use in my sanctuary.
Oh god, no, don't take my guy.
Oh, well, it's nothing. I'm... Ordis is honored by your compliment.
Ready to build. I've already forgotten what he wants me to build. I'm sorry. A scorched beacon. Scorched beacon. Okay. What do I need to do to craft a scorched beacon? Oh. Oh, I can make that. Yes, I would like to craft a scorched beacon. Oh, this isn't taking that long at all. It's just a shiny orb. Just a shiny orb. Okay.
Completing
Nice.
this blueprint has sent out some kind of signal. Operator, I feel...
Oh no, not my Ordis. All is silent in...
Silent in the calm. Hushed and empty is the womb of the sky.
Okay, Miss Alex, I am back.
Excellent. I just built the orb, and now Ordis is
The
freaking
orb.
out.
Begin shielding your Cephalon's somatic
orb.
routines.
The shiny
Meanwhile,
gold orb.
You must hunt for me.
He wants me to
traced the
hunt for him
source of this
again.
message.
Yeah, it's gonna be the mission. For better or for
Thank
worse.
you, Samaris.
On
Whoever we're dealing
Europa.
with slaughtered the Grineer searching for the codices. It must be going after the corpus next. Get there and intercept.
Okie dokie. Investigate the source of the transmission. Okay.
And
Let's see. Oh, I think I might have to reinvite you. Hold on a second.
yeah, no,
Yeah, 'cause
there's always a
I-
thing where like going to and leaving relays kind of breaks teams reliably.
There we go.
Yeah, no, I
And
was
this
expecting that. I was
is-
expecting that.
Europa Morax. What kind of mission is that? I don't know. We'll find out.
Got some mobile defense.
Oh, is it mobile defense?
Yeah. I'm hoping. I'm assuming you still brought Frost.
Yeah, of course. I brought Frost.
Okay. I brought a really gimmicky, weird frame.
Okay, okay.
It's fun for me. Yeah, I don't know if it'll make any sense to anybody else what the hell's going on, but
Well, I'm
it's
excited
fun
to
for
see
me.
it then.
You might. Well, it's fairly straightforward. Ultimately, it's it's just
Ooh.
melee. It's just all melee. It's just hard melee. This is it's a
Is this Excalibur
There
Prime?
may be information stored.
Umbra
Or
Excalibur.
what is
I am
this?
not old enough to have Excalibur Prime.
Tenno,
You'll get a Excalibur Umbra is a later unlock. It's fundamentally Excalibur with a couple of small buffs. It's not that different from basic Excalibur. All the stuff I actually need from it is on basic Excalibur. I am going to be doing 99% melee fighting.
Okay,
It's
alright.
just a really. I'm just really optimized everything around melee, including like. There are mods for some primaries that affect melee. So like I'm using the Daikyu because there's a Daikyu specific mod that gives Nikana's lifesteal.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is just like pure hard melee. It's pretty good at high level stuff. Whoops. I'm sorry, I'm running ahead of you.
Oop.
Let me slow down.
Whee! Oh god, I'm gonna fall into the ditch! Okay, I'm alive.
Oh no! You're good. You are good. Alright.
I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying. Do you know what they were saying?
Something, defend the terminals.
Oh, okay. That's all I need to know.
Yeah. The writing in the game is,
Location reached. Drop me in
variable.
and defend our position.
I'll put it that way.
I'm in, Tenno.
Once they start adding like the open world stuff, they started adding pretty good writing. Like, this is from long enough ago that it kind of did things because it got you loot,
Okay.
and it got you loot because other people had stuff, and you could kill them and take their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of all the justification they ever really had for anything.
Ooh, what's that thingy? What's this thingy? Should I shoot it? Oh dear.
Continue to defend.
Oh,
Well, I shot
the
it.
sapping.
Yeah.
That's an enemy. That's an enemy mine, basically.
Oh, okay. The problem with this weapon is that it requires me to have good aim, which I do not.
That is a. Yep.
It's very strong
That's
though. It's
definitely
very
a thing about
strong.
it. Yeah. If you hit something, it is pretty much going to die at these levels. Yeah. If you hit it.
I mean, I should know how to main because I was a Banshee main, so aiming should be second nature to me, but it's just not.
You need the little glowing weak spots to tell you exactly where to aim. You need the additional
Exactly.
assistance.
Oh, are we supposed to move? I just didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We finished the first terminal. We're on to terminal 2.
Terminal spotted. Upload me.
Oh,
and
wait, I'm
prepare
going
to
the wrong
defend.
way? Oh, is it down here? Oh, it is down here. Okay.
Yeah. Oh wow, they definitely improved the scarf physics on this. Scarf is very physicsy.
Oh, it's this. Okay. Pop my snow globe.
I'm in, Tenno. This
know
will
it.
take a moment.
God damn it, Moa. Okay, it's dead.
I replaced one of my abilities with another. I did something with my abilities. I don't know what I did. No, I don't know what the ability does anymore.
Oh yeah, I've
Oh
done
no,
that
they just
before.
changed it. They changed the ability. It used to be radial blind, and now it's radial howl. I don't know what that does.
Ah, I'm gonna have to get up there and beat him up myself. Here we go. All right.
Simple enough. 5 seconds left.
Ooh, orbs.
Hacked. Keep moving.
Okay. Oh, ah! Okay. I'm glad that there's like no fall damage in this game.
This game would be so bad with fall damage.
It would be unplayable.
I can imagine a game that gives you this level of acrobatics and has fall damage and is really funny. I can imagine that in my mind.
I'm in.
The levels in this game are not designed for that.
Yeah.
Like, I can definitely imagine a game where like if you bullet jump into a wall at the wrong angle, it just kills you. But, like,
Realistic
this game was not set up
parkour.
for
That would
at
be a
all.
miserable experience.
Just thinking about the number of people who are really excited about doing Mirror's Edge VR. Like that was like
Wait,
the
is that
dream
actually
for so
a
many
thing?
people. I'm pretty sure it is a thing, and I'm pretty sure it makes everybody throw up in like 30 seconds.
Oh wow.
Like,
Yeah, that's a vomit-inducing VR game for sure.
yeah. Like, oh. God. Oh. So one of the things that I've been. No, we're
Oh,
good.
sorry, I
we're good.
wasn't
We
sure if
just
I was
gotta
supposed to do
wait
anything over here.
Just gotta
What were you
keep it
saying?
alive. One of the things I've been thinking about for weeks, ever since I saw the non-VR version of it, is Buckshot Roulette VR.
Oh yeah, that could be interesting.
Yeah, and somebody made implemented Buckshot VR as a world in VR
Odds
chat.
were against us, Tenno.
You can do like PvP Buckshot Roulette.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my god, this sounds amazing to me. This sounds amazing.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be really fun.
That game's already like spooky enough as is. Like,
Yeah, it's definitely like
I
a
think
creepy
that's cool.
aesthetic to it. Wait, are we supposed to go?
A very creepy aesthetic. Yeah. You're going the right way.
Okay, wasn't sure.
Yeah, that title was a little bit confusing. I was like, I also got confused by that elevator. I was like, are we going up or to the right?
Whee!
I don't know. I love coming up with terrible ideas and terrible ideas for VR games. It's really hard to top Mirror's Edge VR. That's like a real record setter right there. Of like, why did you do
Yeah,
this?
I mean, you might as well just go on a VR roller coaster, right?
Oh.
I remember
I did
I
try
saw
to play
this
VR
thing.
Sonic. I just couldn't get to work right.
I saw this thing earlier. It was
Sorry,
like
go
a little, not even a treadmill. It was like this little thing you can put on the ground that acted like as a treadmill for like VR.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like so
That
cool,
would help.
but I'd be scared to try it. Like I'd be scared of slipping or something.
I haven't seen one since.
Ugh.
No, it couldn't be.
It's kind of funny. I just like actually do not like being in VR. Like I like the idea of like, doing wacky stuff with it, but
Mhm.
actually using it always feels like really artificial to me.
Oh yeah, I know what you
Uh,
mean.
Yeah, like even more than just like playing a game on my computer or like reading a book. I feel like I feel the medium more heavily.
Mm-hmm.
Misplaced them.
But like, and one of them is like the walking thing.
In time, we could reverse
one of them is the
your
walking
decline,
thing. It just kind of occurs to me,
heal
like,
your malfunctions.
of gamers, I actually probably have a relatively VR-friendly living situation, in that I don't like having my room very cluttered, and I do like having enough space for me to safely do yoga
Mm-hmm.
in my bedroom, and that's like enough space to safely do most VR stuff.
Oh yeah. Like, as long as you're like, you can spin around with your like arms at your side, I feel like that's probably enough room, as long as you like don't bang your head against something.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't lived in a living situation where I needed to worry that much about banging my head on things for a while.
That's good.
Did have an apartment in my youth, when I was doing some summer research, where there was so little floor space that if I got out of my bed, I had to either sit at my computer or leave the room.
Oh wow.
Like, that was the only floor space, was like underneath the desk or
Don't
the
like
doorway
this, Tenno.
that led out of the
This
room.
chroma
That's
has been to
crazy.
locations that both the Grineer
And all
Corvus
of
have found
the
codices.
dressers
It's
were like
covering someone's tracks.
screwed into the walls and the
Motivations
ceiling,
are
like kitchen cupboards.
inconsequential.
Oh my god.
Focus on finding their next
So like you absolutely could hit your head on the furniture very easily.
Well, operator, the next logical location is the machine
It was a
where we previously activated
staggeringly
access
claustrophobic
for the
room.
ship.
Very good, Cephalon Ordis. Your potential is
But,
squandered here as a simple servant of this.
I
The
feel
things
like
we do to patients
Samaris is
are
like
amazing.
flirting with
Shame for you to
Ordis.
waste away here, as all things
Oh,
outside
interesting. I
sanctuary
never really
do.
considered that angle. Never, huh?
Because he
I
like
definitely saw
complimented
Samaris.
Ordis, and Ordis was like, "Oh, you don't have to say that." Or he got like flustered, and I was like, "Oh my god, he wants to take
Oh my
Ordis
God.
into his torture nexus. Don't take my
He just-
cephalon into your torture nexus, please."
Yeah, he just wants the. Well, he seems to relate very differently to the other cephalons than he does to, like, anybody who has a body.
Yeah.
Like, his relationship with Cephalon Suit is honestly kind of funny. Cephalon Suit is like a much less present character than Samaris, because Samaris is yelling at you all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
But there's a quest where like Suda asks you to help her with like some anthropology research she's doing, and Samaris spends like the entire time negging her. It's like, what are you doing? like she wants your help on like research into music. That's the Octavia quest.
Oh, okay.
And Samaris is just like constantly chiming in extremely unproductively with music is illogical. Like,
He just has to
as,
share
like-
his opinion.
but it's a type of like middle school dude flirting.
Yeah.
It's like
I know what you mean. I know what you
recognizable.
mean.
Yeah. Like you mentioning the flirting was what reminded me of that. Like that's like how I kind of saw Samaris as flirting, was through this lens of like needing to prove that he is superior to other people.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm sure someone out there has drawn the robots kissing. I'm sure someone has.
oh yeah. I mean, there's a really nice fan video that somebody made of like a clip compilation of like Samaris saying all of the like music is illogical stuff to Suda, and then like you walk into the Samaris room in the sanctuary, and the tenant goes, "Hey Samaris, what's up?" And Samaris is listening to Hatsune Miku. And he just goes, "Wait, I can explain."
You like music, don't you?
Yeah. All right, what do we got here?
All right,
Derelict.
signing us up for the derelict.
One of your chatters knows the
Oh yeah, random numbers. You can't post links in the chat, but if you want, you can post it in the Discord.
Oh, that's very rude of me. I'm not in your Discord.
Oh no,
Where's
don't
your
worry about it.
Discord
Don't worry about it. You don't have to join if you don't want to. Not a lot happens there. It's pretty slow. Which is
I
how
mean,
I like it,
I
actually.
think I was about to say, I think a lot of stuff pretty. I call my Discord sleepy. People just kind of like share art projects they're working on. Nice.
Chroma is one of the most
It is kind of interesting to me. Like, there's a lot of VTuber servers that I'm in where they get like a couple of posts a week, and then I go to a couple of them, and it's like,
if it is not Tenno
Blanche.
control, what entity dominates it? That is the true prey. I must have that other for my sanctuary.
and Samaras, you're so weird. Weird dude.
Yeah, after what you told me, I don't even know what to think of him anymore.
Like the stuff he was just saying right now was stuff out of like a 19th century novel that's trying to prove how hunters are evil.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I must have it for my
Like a
collection.
Yeah, exactly. Like the sort of thing that even by the Victorian era was supposed to make you think Victorian guys were weird. Like, what is this guy is so weird. It's probably bad that he's immortal and really powerful.
Yeah.
One of those things that definitely has changed over the when for a long time again they had like no writing for the game, and so like the experience of the game was you just kind of are killing random people to take their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like you're hanging
Because I
out with
remember
Steph
when they
once a month.
added like the whole storyline with like the children or whatever, I was like so confused.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? I don't even know what to think of this anymore.
The game has a plot line.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's,
Gotta like turn this thing on? No? Okay.
I
think we just go through the portal.
Yeah, we gotta go through this portal. Yeah, it was very easy
Because I
to
remember,
believe that you were
at least
actually the
like
bad guy.
the community that I was part of on Tumblr got like really mad when Warframe actually started adding story stuff for some reason.
I can
Like people
understand
were
it.
really upset about it.
I mean,
'Cause-
I will say that part of the reason why that sounds predictable to me is people getting mad about art on Tumblr.
Yeah, but I think like part of it was that everyone really liked the idea of like Warframes being like these faceless kind of like beings, and once they kind of said like, oh, they actually have like faces and they're actually people like didn't like that.
I do kind of like the faceless aesthetic. I
Yeah,
recognize
it's
it as
cool.
mostly aesthetic without like as much substance to it, but like
Tenno.
I was talking about this
Do not
earlier
engage.
that I find like any hello
I need this information. Synthesize it.
Oh, hey, dude. He's just like a little guy. I guess I have to synthesize him. Okay. Sorry.
Hi bud.
Oh, he's over there now.
He's
We
Oh,
have
okay.
everything we came for.
I synthesized
Get to
him.
extraction.
Sorry, bro. Oh no, your dog, cat. Your cat dog, your creature.
I healed my creature. La criatura. I really need to work on my Spanish. It is embarrassingly bad for where I live.
I feel like one of the hardest parts about Spanish is probably going to be like the pronunciation.
It's a faster language than English.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, apparently that's like a conserved quantity in languages, like the amount of meaning per second
Mhm.
it gets conveyed. And so like this is why Chinese is spoken relatively slowly in terms of syllables and Japanese very fast.
Mhm.
Number of syllables per meaning is very different between the languages. A linguist told me. I'm not a linguist. I know enough linguistics adjacent terminology to get me into trouble.
Okay, interesting way of describing it.
It's a phrase that I learned from a person who was doing like cybersecurity and like help desk stuff. The people who know just enough about how a computer works to like actually cause real problems. Like the people who like know how to registry edit but don't actually really understand what the registry does.
Oh yeah.
You'd be like me.
That's scary.
You'd be like me. Like yeah. I have progressed just far enough to recognize that like I should pretty much double check everything before I do it.
Yeah, someone says he's not a linguist, he just has opinions.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because do you know any other languages besides English?
My Japanese is there. 外できますけど、とっても下手になってしまいました。
Ah, なるほど。
Yeah, I studied it for like 6 years and I haven't really used it ever since.
Yes. Yes.
So at one point it was kind of good. At one point it was kind of good, and now it's very, very rusty. I can kind of read Chinese, but I cannot speak it at all,
Sadly,
convincingly.
this game was not enough,
I
and Chroma
used
so
to
quickly,
speak a
unfortunately,
couple
even
of
adult
South
voices
Asian
do not.
languages, and they are
Knowledge
gone.
is the path to the
Oh, wow, okay.
singularity, Ordis.
They are
I
gone.
have
That's where I did my
knowledge.
field research.
I have a codex piece and know the location of
So
another
like,
machine.
but like I didn't start learning those languages until I was like already into my 20s, and
Did you withhold this information?
yeah, it turns out that they stick a lot less well when you're in your
Yeah.
20s than when you're in your teen
My
years.
words are
It's
above substance, above you.
like
I will direct this
my
out
like one
once we
semester of
glean
middle
all
school
we
Spanish
can
has stuck
from
with me way better than like
Cephalon's
all of
good
my
work.
Hindi and Urdu combined. Just spent a
Yeah.
lot more time working on.
Yeah, no, I think I started learning Japanese when I was like, how old was I? I think I was like 19 or something. And like, you know, as I've gotten older, it's just gotten like, it just gets harder and harder to retain information, and it's so frustrating. I like kick myself every time I study for not like starting it in high school, you know?
It's specifically languages too, and a thing that I learned that I just like really like messed with my head a little bit in a kind of beautiful way is that kids who grow up in deaf households acquire language faster.
Really?
Yeah, because like it seems like we are the fastest at language acquisition basically the moment we're born, and we get slower at it like from there. Like already, like we're already getting worse at it from there. And like the thing that stopped the baby from being
Let
able
us
to speak
begin
is the
final hunt.
vocal apparatus.
Defeating Chroma will allow us to synthesize it. Only
Because
then
babies have to be
we
able
will
to
learn
drink
the
and breathe
secrets
at the
of its
same time.
controller.
Yeah.
Operator,
Because of
this sounds
how babies are
dangerous.
and what babies are doing. And that having the vocal set up like that, they can't
You
make
must
sounds.
learn to
So like
collaborate with me
they can't
if you
learn
are
to speak
be
until
my
they're like
eternal
6 months to a
steward
year
of
old.
Sanctuary.
But if they're learning sign language, they can start it like
Steward
way
for
faster.
Sanctuary?
Ours. And with a full
Oh god,
retrofit.
Samaris is
I don't
offering
know, it's
Ortis
so
like a place in his torture nexus. He's like, you can be the second in hand to my torture nexus.
Yes, the operator deserves a newer, better ship
Good
supply.
lord.
I think this is
Good
perfect for
lord.
us.
There is inconfident flirting, and
When
then
it
there
is
is.
decided, I will prepare your data
Oh, boy.
transfer when your operator has completed this hunt.
Oh
Tell
boy.
I've marked the location.
I don't
Alrighty,
know how to
defeat
build on that
Chroma.
joke. Okay. Roma. Okay.
So I guess we just have to beat him up. I don't have to scan him. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Whee! Yeah, but I would say
I think
my
that's a really
Japanese
good
is like
level.
survival level. Like I've studied it for like, I
Yeah.
don't know, maybe like a couple years, and I've lived in Japan for a year. But I just like, I'm kind of at a point where I'm like at a little bit of a, like, I tried taking the N4 test in December and I failed it for like the second time. So I'm a little bit
Aw.
like, kind of upset, like that I don't like, I need to
Little
do something, but I don't
discouraged.
really know what I need to do.
Yeah, I'm currently at a. I was learning. I was working on my Chinese for a while, and I was really just learning characters because I kind of find that kind of weirdly soothing.
Hmm.
I got like 2,000 something. And now I'm VTubing. And it's like, well, everybody around me is a weeb now.
I mean, the
So,
characters, like, a lot of them kind of transfer over. Like, some of them are slightly
Yeah.
different, but it's still, like, the meaning, I think, for a lot of characters is very similar. And the way they are
Oh, yeah.
pronounced is somewhat similar.
I mean, the meaning does transfer. Like, that's the only reason why I didn't fail Chinese when I took it, was that I was pretty good with the writing, and a lot of it was transferring from Japanese. I failed every single spoken test, I think. Because turns out I'm actually pretty tone deaf, so that's a kind of hard for a tonal language.
Oh, yeah.
They made that pretty limiting there. Yeah, I had like a little bit of a thing where like everybody was like, oh yeah, you should like use Wanikani, and I was like, I got to the end of the free Wanikani, and then I realized it's actually really expensive, and I'm like, am I committed enough to this product, or should I use a different method for learning my Japanese?
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with self-studying is that, like, it's like so much harder. You have to have the discipline, and the material, like, varies on how good it is.
Yeah.
And also, if you don't understand something, unless you actually have, like, someone who knows Japanese, like, you're gonna have a hard time kind of figuring stuff out on your own.
Yeah. It's oh boy, that's always a big problem, right? Like how do you know an enemy who's just like stuck on terrain? Yes, we do.
Now we wait and learn from the results.
But the operator is in danger.
Knowledge, Cephalanoidus. My knowledge will preserve you forever. This
He's so
operator will
creepy.
pass through all the substance. It is our purpose to learn from the results.
Like, why you gotta be so
God.
weird?
Enough. You want to be eternal steward of the sanctuary.
He's
Hey, guess this
manipulating
is- I guess-
him.
And like really ham-fistedly too.
Yeah.
Which I guess like you kind of have to do when you're writing fiction. Like you can't be subtle about these kind of things,
No.
or else people get really weird about it. But like,
Yeah.
and like, Amaris is definitely the kind of person who got like so deep in his hyperfixations he didn't talk to another person, but not like for a week, for like a couple hundred years.
Yeah.
I was like not had a conversation. Or not had a conversation with anything other than like a construct he was torturing. This guy's just been playing with hyper-realistic dolls for centuries.
Yeah. It's like, imagine what would happen if you locked a guy in a room with like one of those like 4X history games for like 10 years and see what happens to him.
I know some streamers we could ask what happens to them. We could ask Matoi Mio what happened to her when she did that.
Oh, she plays a lot of Factorio, right?
Yeah, she's like the Factorio streamer. It's such a goofball. I don't like actually watch her stuff that much, but I hang out with Saffron sometimes these days, and like Matoi Mio is like one of Lady Saffron's favorite things to talk about.
Oh, really?
Because apparently she's just like that in real life. Apparently, like she's one of those VTubers who's like not putting on any act at all. Like zero kayfabe.
That's
facial
cool though. I
expressions and
feel like
everything.
it's easy. I mean,
It's
it's for
cool,
me.
yeah.
It's easier to be myself than to like try to be someone I'm not. But I guess some people, like if someone likes acting, then like they can go for it. But at least for me, I prefer like I'm not really like a super kayfabe person, you know.
My level of kayfabe is really kind of just enough to make it kind of hard to figure out exactly who I am in real life. That's about the level of kayfabe I'm on. So, like I'm just like I'm not going to answer questions about a couple of things. And that's about it. Because I'm just like not good at deception.
Yeah, me
Like-
too.
It's like idea of actually playing like Among Us or something like that. Like, ooh, I don't think anybody would be having a good time. I'd just be like, as the imposter, I think
Yeah, yeah. Like I have this thing where like I'll try to like say something or do something I wouldn't normally do, but then I'll just like laugh because it's so absurd to me, and I like kind of like tip people off that way.
Yeah. Yeah, the only way I've been able to be like trick people in poker is by like not looking at my hand. So like I can't do anything about it. Like otherwise like everybody like sees like right through me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, no, the people who can like keep up any meaningful level of kayfabe are, I mean, good for them. Good for them.
I mean, I think the most important thing is like if they enjoy it or not, because I feel like you have to do that and you don't enjoy it, you're gonna have a pretty miserable time, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this was advice I got like very early on when I was like even thinking about starting streaming, was like, just start and just start going. Like don't worry about like getting things set up. And I started streaming under a name that didn't make any sense and with like a model that was not really me.
Mm-hmm.
In some important ways. Was this the guy?
Yeah, this is the guy. Oh, do I have to scan him or do I have to fight him? I'm not sure.
I think you just fight him.
Okay.
What do you scan him? I don't know. I'm trying not to kill him.
Oh, use the scanner on Chroma. Nope. Okay. You're gonna have to help me out here.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Is Siphon trap him? No. Not Siphon trap. He's going
One
to
more?
just
I mean, he stands still.
repeatedly? He's
Oh, I got
trying
him,
to
I got
attack
him.
me, but he's just not hitting me somehow.
You have done well.
Yay.
Not doing damage. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like not good at. I just like started it, and I really like that's like the thing I try to tell anybody who's like asking for any advice about this is like, you might actually just hate being on camera.
Mm.
Like you might just hate being a live streamer, and the worst consequence as far as I'm concerned, like the worst result is you spend like hundreds of dollars on a model.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And an overlay and stuff, and then you find out you just hate the actual thing underneath it all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I am glad that I spent like 8 months like doing like 2 viewer streams.
Yeah, no, it's
on,
definitely an
on the
important
random
thing that I
stuff,
feel like everyone, like, if you want to do this, you have to go through that. Like that kind of period where you're sort of discovering yourself and if you like to do it or not.
More importantly, the operator is unharmed.
Extremely worth doing. Like, and I don't have any reason to believe that if you hate streaming to 0 people, you're suddenly going to love it when you're streaming to 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would say more numbers, but like I'm very small, so I'm not gonna pretend that like I know what it's like to stream to 1,000 people or something like that. But like it's you just try it out and be experimental.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't know if you're gonna hate it or like it.
I feel like there must be some kind of like, I could be talking out of my own ass here, but I feel like there's probably a similarity in being like having no one in your chat and having like 1 million people in your chat, in a sense that like, one, you don't have any messages to read, and the other one is like you have too many messages that are going too fast and you can't read them all. So if you don't have that base skill set of being able to like talk to yourself and like talk to no one, you're probably not going to like, you know, if you somehow are able to get into that position where you can't even read your chat, like it's going to be a struggle for you at that point too.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. That like there's a, I mean that's like a thing that that Ronan's talked about quite a bit. Is like she's very afraid of having a chat that's like so large and so fast and so overwhelming that she can't like actually interact with the chat at all.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not there, and from what I've seen of other streamers, she's quite a ways away from that. It seems like the point where that happens seems to be somewhere around like 1,000-ish or so, maybe somewhat higher.
Mm-hmm.
Where that starts to actually, that sort of like phase change starts to happen, where you stop having a chat and you just kind of have like a vibe that is shaped like a chat box.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I know people who stream to like a couple hundred people, and they still like recognize their regulars and are able to like respond and like have back and forth with their chat. And I'm trying to think like the like any of the V Shoujo chats are just like they're just like a vibe. They're just like
it just goes like brr, or like
Yep.
a million miles a minute, you know?
it's just like a million miles an hour of people like posting emotes over and over again, and like
It's
and
not really a
catchphrases, and it's just, like,
conversation. It's
no.
more of, yeah, it's just a vibe. That's what it is.
Like I can think of streamers who are like at like the 500, 1,000 level or so, and like they know who their regulars are. They can have an actual conversation that involves their chat. It's interesting to watch. I don't know. It's interesting to watch. I personally love being in public like this. I personally love this stuff. I am heinously extroverted.
Oh, really?
Criminally extroverted. I'm such. Literally every
It's a
person.
really good trait to have as a streamer, though, because I'm like a deeply introverted person, and I definitely struggle a lot with like coming up with stuff to talk about, or just like, because I've noticed that I have this habit sometimes where, like, you know, there's a lot of people like Ronan, when she answers a chat message, she'll spend a lot of time like talking about it or like getting into detail about it. Whereas, and I do this in real life too, where like if someone says something, I'll kind of respond like, I won't say something open-ended. I'll kind of be like, you know, like, okay, or oh wow, that's cool. I won't be like, it's a bad habit I have where I don't actually do things that allow the conversation to continue, you know?
Interesting. Yeah. Huh. I mean, I think it's kind of probably good that there's so many people with like different approaches to this in this space, because like I'm coming from being a teacher. Is, you know, my background was education, and particularly college level, and even like by the standards of college professors, I was like a very like open-ended teacher. I really wanted my students to like talk to each other, and I really tried to like facilitate a lot of in classroom conversation. And it was not always as easy as I wanted it to be, because I was like coming out of graduate school where that was very normal, and like undergrads don't really want to do that as much as I wanted them to.
Just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your
like
hearts.
learning to kind of like build off of what people are saying was like a lot of what I want to do, and where I tend to like to go. But it's obviously not for everyone, and not everybody wants it. Like I said, my undergrads are like, please just tell us what's going to be on the test. Like, why are you trying to make us like?
Were you
think
like the
about
kind of
these
teacher
things
that
and,
tells like really long stories that like sort of have a connection to what you're talking about, but not really?
Oh my god, that is not even a teacher thing of mine. That is just like my fundamental element of existence. Like that is like my fundamental means of existence, is just incessantly drawing long stories that are barely connected to the topic, and then I'm like, I swear this makes sense, and like, let's go with like a 30% chance that I am actually telling the truth that is actually going to draw back to the topic in a useful way. I shouldn't say the truth. I am always telling the truth. I am wrong about 75% of the time. I'm doing it right now. we are in the middle of me doing it right now. And I'm very proud.
I mean, I think that's like an essential skill as a streamer, though. As a streamer, like, it's a really good skill to have.
Yeah, I mean, I worry too much. I worry sometimes I toot my own horn a little bit too much, but I like what I do. I like what I do, and I feel pretty good about what I do.
That's good. That's good.
I like it. I like what I'm doing. And I've liked it since I had almost no viewers. Like, you know, I liked it when I was doing it to like 1 or 2 people at a time. Or even, you know, to a completely empty room. Like, I don't know. I like it. I like it. But, you know, there's, you know, one of my favorites is Corpse, who definitely does not do that at all. That is not what a Corpse stream is like at all.
Let's see. I'm just looking at the other quests we can do. Sorry, what?
Yeah, like that completed that quest, right? And my cat. Didn't mean to do that, but
Wait, what just happened? Your
yeah,
cat
those things you
something?
I tried to enter navigation. I wound up petting my cat instead.
Oh, you know what? That's totally reasonable. I would pet the cat too if I had a cat.
Oh, hold on. What do we need to get to unlock Kavats? That's a good.
Oh yeah, is there anything we've been doing mostly like missions I want to do? Are there any missions that you want to do?
Oh, I am vibing right now. I am having a good time.
Okay,
I am
okay.
vibing right now. I mean, cracking relics is actually useful for me because I need the void traces.
Okay.
I do need void traces. I am going to look up how we get Kavats. Like, what do we need to do to get Kavats for you? Because if you'd like to have or a Kubro, which is the dog.
I think I wasn't really so. I have the Kubro quest. I haven't done it on this account yet. I'm not really so interested in the Kubro. But if we could do some more like void missions, that would be good too. Yeah. I think I could probably only go for like another half hour more just to let you go. Just to let you know.
Oh, then that's fair. Okay, that's fair. Dang it, so there's an Axie defense and a Neo defense, but no Meso or Lith defenses, which would have been the ideal.
Okay.
There's 2 Neo defenses. How many Axie and Neo relics do you have? I'm guessing you probably have almost no Axie
relics. I have 1
relics.
Neo relic. I have 1 Neo relic.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, that doesn't work for what I was hoping to do.
I think I have more Meso relics. Let me check.
There's a Meso interception. I was trying to avoid
I have a lot of
Meso
relics.
You're not as into interception.
I mean, I can do it. I can do it. It's just like it's not my 100% favorite.
All right then. I am going to let me just grab a goofy goober of a frame. With Protea. Protea is a goofy goober. What should I do? Do I have a wisp loadout these days? I do have a wisp. Wisp is good for this mission. I like wisp. Okay. And don't worry about what you're cracking. I don't actually have a list set up for what I need to crack these days, so I'm just going to crack things that I have a lot of.
Got it.
Do we want it to be just the 2 of us, or do we want puppies?
Actually, maybe we should do. It's up to you. Maybe we should do puppies.
I think puppies would be good for it. Yeah, especially for interception.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you have to defend 4 points, and I've done interceptions with only 2 players, but it's a lot of running around.
Yeah.
It is a lot of running. Not an impossible amount of running, but it's a lot of running. Should I? See, I think I'll actually take out Gara. Gara rules. I think you're not that far off from getting Gara.
I think I have some of the Gara parts.
Mm-hmm. I'll show you the art of Gara. The glass art. Are we set to public now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just didn't want to start the mission selection.
Let's see. Let's do this one. So I know you watched some of my streams, and I told this stream yesterday. Did you hear, did I tell you the story about, like, the rat piss story?
No, I was on my own stream yesterday.
Oh, that's true.
I missed yours, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so this is something that, like, my grandpa told me. He told me this story. I'm pretty sure he made it up when I was, like, a child. And so he didn't, my grandpa didn't like it when I drank soda straight out of the can. He always wanted me to pour it into the glass, but I was lazy and I would always, like, drink it out of the can. So he told me this story. Ooh, I like the color scheme.
Yeah, this one's really pretty. So I'm just gonna walk you through like all the Gara stuff before we start the timer, because this is kind of a cool thing. You're gonna have to burn some mana. It's an aura around yourself of glass shards that reduces damage.
Nice.
Also, it does damage to enemies. This one, it's a big old wall.
Ooh.
And enemies cannot walk through it.
Okay.
If you hit the wall, her 1 does this. If you hit the glass wall with the 1, the wall explodes.
Oh, okay.
and the damage that the wall does is added to the damage aura.
Nice. Okay, that sounds
The
good.
two. It's super cool. If you are doing a lot of it, you can get like damage aura can get into the millions.
Wow.
She is my favorite frame to bring on like high level missions. Like you can watch, I just like get within like a quarter of a mile of enemies and they're just evaporating from the damage aura. Oh, it's a very cool frame, and it looks like they changed the calculations on this. Oh no, I know what they changed. I know what they changed. The damage numbers aren't where I want them to be. Yep, that's what it was. That's what it was. They changed one of the hotkeys.
Oh, okay.
I need to change one of the binding. There's a keybind thing I need to change. Okay.
Okay, so going back to
Alright.
my story,
We're gonna
my
start.
grandpa, he didn't like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
when I
wrap
would
it.
drink soda straight out of the can. So he told me
Yeah.
this story. So there was this lady, and she had a boat. She had like a nice little cruiser, right? And she wanted to go on a little boat trip for like the afternoon. And she went out on her boat and she took with her a 6-pack of Diet Coke, as one does.
Right.
And so she went out on her boat. She was only supposed to be gone for the afternoon, and she went missing. And several days later, the Coast Guard found her boat, like stranded in like the middle of the ocean or whatever, and she was dead. And so the autopsy report said that she had died because a rat had pissed on the soda can and she got poisoning from the rat pee on the soda can.
What I'll say.
I mean, it is a real thing. You can get
Yeah.
sick from like rat pee, but like it doesn't kill you in like a few hours, right?
Oh, it doesn't. It does. That's the part that like doesn't add up. Like.
Yeah. But when I was a kid, like I believed him, and I was like, oh, okay, well I don't want that to happen to me, so I guess I won't drink soda straight out of the can anymore. And then as I grew up, I was like, wait a minute, that was a bullshit story.
Thought you looked like a barbarian. Yeah, like talking about this is funny. Like, yeah, like rats will pee on the
Enemy have taken a tower.
on the soda cans in like storage.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they will do that, but like that's
Tower lost.
like they also get dust on them, which is both of those are reasons why it's generally recommended that you just wash the cans at the top of your soda cans.
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
buy
and
them.
that's what I usually try to do, is just like rinse off the top of the can.
Yeah, that's plenty. What a weird thing to have as a pet peeve too. Like you're just being too barbaric for him.
Yeah, no, my grandpa was weird about like a lot of things
Locust.
like that.
Locust coming for me.
Oh,
You might see the
stalker.
Locust assassination squad.
Oh, it's the Locust Assassination Squad? Wait, do you need my help? Where
Yeah,
are
they're
you?
coming for me.
Oh wow, holy shit.
Probably not because I broke. Oh, they're going for you instead. Yeah.
Wait, oh shit. Oh dear god, okay. I'll see what I can do here.
Is up to 200k per second. So
Oh my god,
good.
okay.
good. Yeah. Okay, that got him pretty fast.
Okay, nice.
I was curious how fast I would get them.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, sorry. This time I did actually bring up that I did not really think this through super hard. I was like, I think that Alex will like this frame. It's very pretty. It's doing a very cool thing. I did not think through the part where like I am probably going to end this mission with like 90% of the damage done.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, nice little finale. Also, this mission's already being kind of hectic, so.
We are in total control.
Oh, nope. Okay, fucked up.
We have lost control of the tower.
Fucked up.
Oh god, oh I don't have any I can't use my powers. Oh dear. That wasn't smart. Okay.
Yeah, there's nullifiers. There's nullifiers about. Nullifiers about.
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Hey.
Tower lost.
No, get out of my tower. It's not your tower, it's mine.
Oh, for a second I thought you were talking to one of your dogs.
No. I'm talking about the corpus of the Grenadier.
Your voice is that thing that people do when they're talking to their dogs, but they're on a phone call.
I mean, they're acting like animals, so why shouldn't I? Whee!
Tower online.
There we go, almost there.
Yeah.
We have
That was pretty
control
messy.
of all 4 towers.
I feel like things are pretty chill up top while all the like crazy stuff is happening down at the bottom.
Yeah, I should probably...
Oh god,
Spend
what
more
the
time
hell is
down there.
that? Corrupted Blitz Eximus? What the... Okay, I killed
It's
it.
a
That
nasty
was
one.
freaky. It looks like a weird fucked up horse thing.
Oh, that might have been a, You know what type of enemy
We are
that was.
dominating. Keep
Uh,
it up.
Yeah, we're in total control. Oh, and so like mechanical knowledge about the game that
Alive. Clear out the remaining
you'll figure. I'm just kind of telling you something like you'll kind of figure out, but it'll make a little bit more sense to hear like the underlying part of it. So when enemies level up, right, as you go up higher missions and like missions go on longer, and the way that enemy health scales, they basically get like an exponential benefit from armor.
Okay.
More data is being broadcast.
So our enemies that are heavily
Going
armored,
back
like
into
heavy
the field.
gunners and bombards, like they scale way harder than other enemy types,
Okay.
and are like at like level like 100 or so. They're like much tougher. You probably want to take the Lindell Prime blueprint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Larkspur one because I don't have Larkspur Prime.
They are broadcasting another
Let's-
message.
let's- yeah, let's
Make
continue,
sure
let's
the
continue.
enemy never receives it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, that was smooth. That was nice and smooth. And so yeah, that's really kind of the core of it. And this is why corrosive damage in particular becomes really valuable. Corrosive and slashing damage become things that like people, if you read like people talking about playing the game at a high level, they'll really emphasize those two stats.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because they're better at dealing with armor.
Okay.
Corrosive removes armor, and the slashing status does damage that is outside of the armor calculation.
Okay.
So slashing bleed procs, as they call them, are really strong.
Okay, that's good to know then. Yeah, because I definitely... That's why I don't like fighting Corpus, is because, like, their shields are annoying.
Yeah. The shields do not scale as hard as the Grineer armor. I personally find Corpus in general to be the most annoying faction to fight, but that's mostly because I do not like nullifiers.
Oh yeah, because they do have the nullifiers, don't they?
4 towers.
Yeah. I mean, I had a 200,000 damage aura built up and stepped into a nullifier and lost it all.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah. For things that feel like a cumulative building up, it's very terrifying. And yeah, I may as well put down my mirror maze over there.
Oh.
I like Garo because Garo is very good for ADHD. Very attention demanding frame.
Ooh.
Least chill frame.
I like Frost because Snow Globe cool. Snow Globe go burr.
You're not just a sea-tuber, you are an Arctic sea-tuber, so yes. You're an Antarctic seal or an Arctic seal? I have no idea.
Let's see. I believe harp seals are Arctic, I believe, from the northern side.
Yeah, okay. Okay, it didn't occur to me until I was talking out loud. I was like, wait, there are Antarctic seals, right? Like, I'm not... I wasn't that good at biology.
I think so. Yeah, no, there are southern, what is it called? Southern fur seals, I think is what they are. I read an article about them not too long ago. On South Georgia Island, which I believe is in that area.
Yeah. South Georgia Island, one of the... an island I only know because it's one of the really hard ones in Worldle.
Oh, really?
one's really hard. Any island, any tiny island country is really hard in Worldle. At least for me. I know one person who's really good at them, and I'm like, what the hell, man? Why did you spend all this time memorizing what Tonga looks like on a map?
We are in total control.
I don't really have a lot of room to talk. Like, I know what almost every country flag looks like, so it's not like I'm, like, above learning trivia that is really difficult to envision a use for.
Can you name every country?
There are different standards about which countries are independent. Creates a lot
Fair
of
enough.
complicated issues.
Can you name 100 countries?
Oh yeah, easy. 100, yeah. No, the hard part is when you get past 150, then I start having to like really think about it.
The relic has
I'm
been
not going to name 100 countries right now.
There's a
Not
stream
seem like a
idea for
confusing
you,
stream.
naming 100 countries off the top of my head. Or that might be a short stream if it's you, so.
Yeah, because I mean, there's 42 African countries, I think. So that gets you through it pretty fast right there. The Americas is a pretty short list. The Americas is relatively short. It's the part where I run into trouble would be like obviously there's like a couple of like contested countries like South Ossetia, Western Sahara, kind of things. Like, are those countries?
It's not up to
my
me.
lawyer has advised me. My lawyer has advised me not to weigh in on this one.
Yeah.
Just sit this one out.
Love folks who love what
you know,
they do.
Now I'm like tempted to try to see if I can do it, and that just does not seem like a
The
good use
enemy
of
have
stream
deployed
time.
fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more
yeah.
messages?
The usual list is like 180 something is the UN recognized list.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's a couple that I'm like not always the best at remembering. I own everything here already, so may as well go for the one that's rarer.
Shade Prime, yeah, that is rarer.
Yeah, it's got the little silver crystal at the bottom.
Try and capture another signal. Be
Yeah, I could do
careful,
another one.
though.
We have not gotten
The
a single
enemy
rare.
has surely
Yeah, no,
rallied stronger
um,
reinforcements.
There's some bonus that we get for doing the 5th round.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what exactly it is. I think it's we're guaranteed to get a already refined relic.
Ooh, okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, so it's usually doing the first one we get like it's like credit booster, affinity booster, resource drop chance booster, resource booster, and then the bonus relic. Hey.
Whee! Ouch. I just got electrocuted. Okay. That wasn't smart. Oh, I'm dying.
Oh no.
I jumped into this big
Oh
electric
yeah, you are
thing.
really dying.
Yeah, I jumped into this big electric thing for funsies, and I didn't realize that it would actually hurt me. I was like, ooh, what does this thing do? And then I'm dying.
I was playing Chrono Trigger on stream the last couple weeks, and it's a game that I played a lot when I was a little kid. It's an old game. It's from the 90s.
Yeah.
And it really hit me on like playing it as an adult that like the inciting incident of the game, like the real start of the game is a woman steps into a piece of industrial machinery and gets completely macerated, like gets shredded, and then the main character just jumps in right after her, and like it all works out because it's a video game, and it's a video game about how like power
Was
of
Chrono
teenagers
Trigger the one
and
with the
being...
timelines and stuff?
Yeah, it's got timelines. It's got a lot of time travel. Got a lot of time travel. That's like the starting incident. It's like it turns out that this wasn't a piece of industrial machinery that just shredded this woman bodily, but like teleported her through time in a way that was entirely unintentional. And it's all fine. Like, you know, we can fix this if we just believe in ourselves and believe in our friends and stuff. I'm just like, I'm an adult now, and I'm just like, you're not going to convince me to like step inside a piece of industrial machinery that just apparently killed somebody. Like, seconds prior. like that's like stuck in my head the entire time I've been playing through it. It's like this is what like establishes the tone. This is what like establishes who our protagonist is and how he relates to the world. It's like he's a guy who doesn't turn off very powerful equipment before he sticks his hand into it. I don't know where I was
He's
going.
got more important things to worry about, you see.
Yeah. More important things. There's something about the level of protagonist that's just like, it's just weird to look at it as like a person who is an adult now.
Tower lost.
Well, I mean, how old is the protagonist? Is the protagonist like a teenager, or are they like young adult? Kind of
Teenager.
Oh, okay.
Teenager. I mean, he's supposed to be like, he's a shonen protagonist, so he's in that ambiguous
like
age
typical
where,
JRPG shonen protagonist, I assume.
yeah, and he's deliberately modeled off of Goku. As in, was drawn by Akira Toriyama.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, the character designs are by Akira Toriyama. I don't think he was involved in writing it directly, but it does very much have. Oh wow, we're getting rolled right now. Like there's like a very Toriyama aesthetic to it in a lot of ways, like Toriyama storytelling, even if he wasn't like directly the storyteller. And let me. Stream decode now. Okay.
Whee! Nice. Set up a little snow globe here.
To deal with these nullifiers. Making my life very unpleasant.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Let's see, are the other points down here? Yes, they are. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of vertical variation in these. I think Alpha's the lowest one on this, and also looks like it's the highest one. It looks like there's like 4 levels that the points are on. Oh, there's one that I keep on forgetting even exists on this map. I'm like, it feels like it's like off of the edge of the map. Like I've messed up when I'm there.
The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
What would you say is like the most jokey frame? Like, would you say there's a specific frame that's like a joke frame, or do you think they're all pretty like, you know, solid in their own right?
By joking, there are definitely frames I think are better and worse than other frames. I don't know that there's any that I think is like actually a total meme choice. I'm gonna stick with the Forma myself. I can't think of any that I think are like truly like meme tier, because like the absolute worst a frame can be is, oh, I guess they're leaving.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. Why not? I feel like Grendel is not very good at what Grendel is trying to do. They recently remade Inaros, and maybe I should have played Inaros today just to see like how he plays now, because he used to be like, by my reckoning, I considered him the worst frame by a pretty considerable margin. But even as the worst frame in the game, he still held a gun. And guns are pretty good. I think that's kind of like the worst thing a frame can be. Is like,
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone use Grendel before.
Grendel is very difficult to acquire, and doesn't do very much. I think Grendel is very cool, particularly aesthetically. Hello, Daily Tribute. I invite you to my ship. How do I do this?
Oh, can you do that?
I know that you can go to each other's ships, but I don't remember how you do it.
Oh,
Not
invite to
market.
orbiter. Invite to orbiter. So it should be under my
Okay.
name.
I don't see it. Maybe maybe it's because you're the squad leader.
Oh, okay.
I can go to your orbiter.
Okay.
I can show you what Grendel looks like.
Ooh. Hello.
Yeah, this is my Gara. I like Gara a lot. I have to change things. Oh, I have to change when I'm at my own orbiter. Dang it! Now you get to just see my Gara, but I'll have to go. Grendel has a very unique aesthetic. Grendel is very aesthetically unique, but just kind of like doesn't get much done. And on top of that is, I don't think it's the hardest frame to acquire, but I know people who do think he is just the hardest single frame in the game to get your hands on.
I've been thinking, Operator.
Because the missions that you do for Grendel, you have to. There are missions where they disable all mods.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can see how that would be a pain in the butt.
Yeah. And it disables like a bunch of mechanics. Like you are playing. In order to do those missions, you are basically playing like you are. Let's just. I'm gonna leave and invite you to my squad so I can just invite you over to mine. So that I was like, wait a second. Invites. And like they require kind of like a different strategy because a lot of things that you get used to doing you just absolutely cannot do in the Grendel missions.
Mm-hmm.
Like Trinity all of a sudden becomes radically important because otherwise you're not going to have any energy. Because all of the other methods of getting energy are nerfed. So they're tough missions. I don't think they're the hardest missions. I just think they're kind of tough and they require like thinking about it a little bit more. I can think of frames that I hated the grind for a lot than Grendel's. Grendel's I actually thought were fun. But between that and the fact that like his abilities are kinda not like very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the invite?
Let me check. I don't. Communication.
Conflict
Send you another
no. Got an email from Cephalon's. Oh, wait. No, that's someone else. No, not right now. Oh, there you are. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. There you are. Now I can invite you to my orbiter.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. This will allow me to. I can just show you what more of them look like. They're at the bottom of the ship.
Oh, it's so purple.
Yeah, I like purple.
Oh, you've got the little doodly bobs, the little plushes. That's so cute.
Yeah. I actually kind of like the hunting minigame. I actually kind of like hunting minigames in lots of games.
Oh wow, that's Grendel.
Yeah, that's Grendel. Grendel's a very unique look. Grendel's a big boy. But like, yeah, his thing is like he has like a bunch of like party buffs, but they're just like not nearly as powerful as they kind of need to be for it to be all that compelling.
Mm-hmm.
So people don't tend to like him very much, which is understandable. What are some other ones? This is let me grab Hildren. Hildren's the one that makes people go nuts.
Oh, she's the other really thick
people
one.
Go nuts. She's the
oh
she's the buff lady.
yeah, this one. Okay.
Yeah, the really muscular lady. People lose their mind for Hildren. Hildren might be better now. Hildren was kind of weak because everything was all about like shield mechanics are generally considered kind of weaker than other things. I don't know that there's any frames that are truly just like meme frames. Like even frames that people have described in the past as like the worst frame in the game that gets nothing done, I've generally found have pretty good utility.
Mm-hmm. You just have to know how to use it.
Just have to know how to use it. the frames I tend to not use are frames that like do things that are similar to other frames, but not quite the way I like it as much. And I don't tend to like the tanky frames. I just kind of don't like the tankier frames. Like Rhino is like a heavy tanking frame,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Inaros is another one. I'm just like, I kind of want to have more active frames. Like I recognize that Octavia is very good, but I don't actually have a lot of fun playing as Octavia. Octavia has a cool design.
Oh yeah, I
does
like the
look very
design. It's very interesting.
It's very cool. It's very cool, but it's I don't know. I find her to be like she's kind of passive. Like her playstyle's pretty passive.
Mhm.
And then there's some frames I just like haven't figured out yet. I just like don't know what I'm doing with them. Like a Sheva Golf, I just like don't understand the kit. Yurui, they might have fixed. When Yurui first came out, it just like didn't get much done. She was like a damage frame that didn't do very much damage.
Mhm.
She is very cute though. I do
Yeah,
like her.
she has such a
I do like
cute
the way she looks a
design.
lot. Such a cute design. Yeah, the cute skater girl. Very, very good. Very, very good design. Like the numbers just weren't there for doing similar things as like Revenant or Ember or
Oh, that's so cute.
Equinox or Gara. She's so cute. She is so cute. I think like the cutest design. Yeah, I don't think there's any that are like truly, truly bad. There's ones that like aren't good at certain things that people want to get done. There's a couple places where like there's a frame that does something that's like so unique that it's like, very hard to pass up on using them. One that's kind of like weirdly situational, right?
Mhm.
This guy.
Oh well, yeah.
He has an ability where his electric wall. This is like a not something that people tend to think about very much, but his electric wall, when you shoot through it at enemies, it gets bonus damage.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. And it's one of the only ways you can get that any ability can increase the damage you do to a particularly tanky boss fight.
Good to know. Good to know, because that's what I had on my other account, but I had to start with Volt.
Yeah. Volt's be good. Volt's got a lot of versatility. He can nuke the entire map pretty effectively. His defense ability is not bad. The ability to speed up the entire team's movement is really cool.
Oh yeah, that one definitely.
Versatile frame that you can do. Yeah, versatile frame that you can do a lot of cool stuff with. But yeah, like that electric shield thing where it does more damage, which is like you almost never think about it. But there is a boss fight where the ability to just do damage per second to that boss is actually kind of limiting and kind of tough to do, and it's one of the few ways you can actually make a difference. So he winds up being a very common feature of very optimized content for a very hard boss fight that people do a lot. I don't know what people get done with Zephyr. I genuinely don't know what you're supposed to do with Zephyr. Gauss, people say is really good, but I can never get it to work properly. Garuda, I think, is super cool. I love Garuda. She has this. There's a way you can use her where she gets really good at doing like level 150 level content. And then if you do the same stuff on any other level, you're kind of just doing a worse version of Ember. But like level 150 stuff, plus it starts to like really sing and is really interesting, and I'm trying to make it like feel good. I'm just like fascinated by the build. Where like you throw knives at people and it debuffs them in a specific way that causes them to take like insane amounts of extra damage from other sources. But if you're at lower levels, the knives just kill people instantly anyway. So
okay. Well, thank
like,
you for showing me your frames. And also, thank you for coming on my stream and playing with me. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did.
I did. I really did. I like this game. I like this game a lot. It's a game that I like playing more than I like streaming. So I'm glad that you did the hard part of keeping the conversation going and talking to people and letting me just relax and vibe out to the game.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So no, I hope you had a good time. I hope your chat had a good time. Do you want me to clock out so you can say your goodbyes to chat?
Yeah, sorry if you don't mind. I hate to kick you out, but
No,
I do have something I need to do. But thank you so much. And if you ever want to play again sometime, like let me know. I'm totally down.
Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, Alex. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Alrighty, there we go. And let me get out of here real fast. All right. Also, Bricage, hello, welcome in. Yeah, no worries about that. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But thank you also for stopping by the stream. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I'm trying to rush here. I do have something I need to do. So let me switch over to the ending screen here so I can show you guys what we've got going on. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I have stuff to do. I have to finish a project for school, which I have been slacking on, so we'll see. But there will definitely be a stream on Sunday. That's going to be Team Fortress 2, and that is going to be my last stream before I go on vacation for like half the month. So be sure to catch that stream because it's the last stream you're going to get. But like I said, I will have content being posted on my YouTube channel almost every day, like every other day. So you will not be without your Alex Azarashi content. But yeah, before I go, I just want to say I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're from. And hopefully I'll